Yes, madam.
Your Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 57 of today's list, Lordship. Some personal difficulty, Lordship. This may not be taken up today, Lordship.
57.
57.
This is that land acquisition. Now.
Lordship.
In fact, now there is an application for improvement, amendment of the writ petition itself.
Lordship, in fact, that
Yes,
was.
they are having some
Yes.
personal difficulty. We will
No,
not
no,
trouble
no,
them
no.
today. On the prayer made by Ms. S. Kejriwal, learned counsel appearing for the petitioners and not objected to by the learned counsel for the respondents, registry to list this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by.
I would like to give a fixed date.
Obliged, Lordship.
You want a fixed date? When? Tell me. With your Arunachal calendar, you'll have to.
And after the opening 15th August.
Huh?
As 15th July.
15 July.
15th reopening day, Lordship.
Reopening
Lordship, maybe any day after 21st.
of
But
July.
then I'll be out, Lordship.
22nd.
22nd is fine.
22nd. List this matter again. No,
Lordship, 23rd, Lordship.
matter stands adjourned today. So as agreed to by the parties, list this matter again on
Right.
22nd,
23rd.
23rd,
22nd, I'll be here, Lordship. I'll be-
23rd, 23/7/2020.
I'm obliged, Lordship.
That is about. I beg to mention item 28, in this time for the respondent. I was supposed to file my affidavit, my lord, that was sent for waiting. Okay, that is not received as yet, my lord. And secondly, my lord, the counsel,
Your affidavit would be required.
yes, my lord. In fact, the counsel for the opposing party is also, my lord, for the petitioner, so my lord, he is also out of session.
On the prayer made by the learned counsel for the parties, the matter stands adjourned today. Also, the respondents are directed to bring on record their stand by way of filing an affidavit before the next date of listing. Also, accordingly, registry to list these matters again after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by it. Yes, Mr. Som.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 10 of today's list, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, the hearings are completed in this matter.
Huh?
The matter.
You had submitted a circulated. I have not read it. You have circulated a notice today. Okay.
Anytime in July, Your Lordship.
On the prayer of Mr. But what is left here?
He would like to submit something. I actually had a conversation with him, the senior
See,
counsel.
now that
I understand.
they have given you an option. And that extension that was given to you, that is also gone. But they are giving it back to you in the same form. You can utilize that. Go ahead with your
That
construction.
is why actually I had a conversation just in July, anytime as per Your Lordship convenience. In
But no convenience of this court. Convenience is that side. We are here daily.
Yes.
On the prayer of Mr. R. Sharma, learned counsel for the petition and not objected to by the learned counsel for the respondents, the matter stands adjourned today. Registry to list this matter after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed.
Much of it.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 24, my lord. SCKL, he is out of session today. I have the SCKL, my lord.
Have you taken the consent?
Council is also.
Have you taken the consent? Okay. On the prayer made by on behalf of Mr. S.C. Cal, 24
24.
S.C. Cal, learned standing counsel, GST, and not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioners. Registry. The matter stands adjourned today. Registry to list this matter after 3 weeks on a date to
35 and 36.
20,
36.
35, 36. Same prayer for you.
Master.
All of silo bode. Those were correct waiting on more.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 3. I have instruction not to place this section. Item number
Period of settlement is already over 2019. On the Mr. J. Sharma, learned counsel, appearing for the petitioners have submitted that the period of settlement in respect of the respondent number 5, I suppose. File to some. Item number 3. In respect of the respondent number 5 as during the pendency of the present proceeding has expired, and accordingly, no live issue arises, remains in the present proceedings for adjudication. Accordingly, he prays that the writ petition be dismissed as having become infructuous. So, prayer accepted, writ petition stands dismissed as having become infructuous.
Right. Okay. Lordship, in item number 48, I've taken the consent of the petitioner, Lordship. But in this case, we need to file our affidavit, Lordship. May be given. Lordship.
4 years.
Lordship, this has come up for the second time today.
Be that as it may, you have notice of this 4 years.
First time after we have filed our Bagalapana.
Small one.
Lordship, the
Small
difficulty is we
two-piece.
are unable to communicate with the client. Their phone number is not.
2-3 page affidavit, if you file, that is,
Understand, Lordship,
take care.
but, the problem is. we are-
anyway, no problem. Heard Mr. M. Das learned counsel for the petition.
Respondent number 2.
For the respondent number 2, who submits that he be granted 4 weeks' time to bring on record the stand of the respondent represented by him in the matter by way of filing an affidavit. Full stop. Prayer accepted. List this matter again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Oh, like.
Yes,
May I please, your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 59 of today's list, Lordship.
59.
It's a hearing matter, Lordship. I have some personal difficulties today. Lordship, will kindly.
What is there?
The matter issue before this court is that whether the women for Commission for Women has the authority to act as a civil.
That you address me, we are prepared. You address me on that.
Yes, sir. But today only I have some difficulties. Any date as per Lordship.
18 matter.
Yes, yes.
Just on that
Yes.
small issue, it's remaining like this till date.
There is a judgment also of this honorable. I have the
Why, try, we'll finish it off.
today only, any date.
On the prayer of the learned counsel, Mr. P.P. Bhattakur, learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. P.P. Bhattakur, who expresses inconvenience to do the matter today, registry to list this matter on a date after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by it.
May it please your lordship. My lord, I pray for adjournment of item number 20 of today's list.
20?
I have not been well, your lord.
20?
20 of today's list. I have not been well, your lord. I'll come prepared. I'm not fully prepared for this, thing.
Pending bills.
Let the matter come after 1 week, your lord. I'll appear.
You're not keeping well.
Yeah, I wasn't well.
You go. We will record your name. I want an affidavit from them. We'll catch them.
They
You go. You need not remain. Will not pass any adverse orders. We'll only require them to file an affidavit within a time frame. Because without an affidavit being brought on record, although you have brought a document saying that they have admitted to your dues, but an affidavit would be required. We'll ask them,
I've taken steps.
you just go home, take rest. Rest, I'll take care. We'll not dispose of the matter. Will not pass any adverse order also. You please go. But I'll regularize that thing. Let it be on record. I'll take the responsibility. You go. You go and take rest. I don't want to see you here.
Highly obliged.
Please, your lordship. You will get mention item number 27. So the matter has become infructuous. Item number 27.
Mr. Agora jitu order ase, eto koi nahi. Settlement to hell nahi likhibo. The matter has become infructuous, accordingly dismissed. Yes,
Please, Lord, I beg to mention item number 13.
13.
We are supposed to file an improvement petition, my lord, but inadvertently we are unable to file till date.
You're for the
Petition. I have already.
item number 13.
13.
What rejoinder?
Lordship,
Are you a landowner? They are giving you the Ziraat compensation.
Lordship, this matter,
They are giving you a Ziraat compensation. What more can you get? You are not the landholder.
Lordship, as per earlier order, this honorable.
See,
court-
they gave you a settlement with Tozi Bahia. Then how can you have ownership of that land? Then if you don't have an ownership, Ziraat, they are giving you. Take it, finish it. Now you want land compensation, whether that is, we'll hear this matter. We'll hear this matter.
Obliged.
For listing on admission matter.
Huh?
Listing on admission matter.
May it please your lordship, with the consent of other side, I beg to mention item number 23 of today's daily list. The advocate for the petitioner, MS Gupta is not keeping well. She is indisposed.
Who?
S. Dasgupta, advocate for petition.
It is submitted on behalf of Ms. S. Dasgupta, learned counsel for the petitioner, that she is indisposed and not in a position to appear before this court today, and accordingly a prayer for adjournment in the matter is made. The same is not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioners. Also, accordingly, registry to list this matter after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by.
Me, please, my lord. My lord, we beg to mention item number 15, my lord. My lord, I pray for a small accommodation for the
Wait.
day.
Demarcation.
My lord, the matter might have been resolved, my lord. It was regarding.
There is nothing we can do here. Your case is that there is a Jamabandi wherein your names are there with that dark. Now around 30 people have entered.
30
Go before the appropriate forum, get it resolved.
My lord, it was not regarding that. Demarcation applications were filed. An application under section 145 was also filed.
There, that orders
so
are
I-
there. There is an order
One-
passed.
One order is there.
Then what do you respond to that order?
That is the case, my lord. That is just to obtain clarity. My lord may have it any day next week.
We'll have it at 2. Call your officer, whoever is there. We'll have it at 2. Call him. If there is something to be done, we will adjourn. Otherwise, we'll finish this off. What is there? Why? 2018 matter.
I understand, my lord.
Then have your instructions.
Right, Mr. Lord. I went to item number 14, my lord.
14.
Yes, my lord. In this matter, my lord,
I want to hear you. I want to be educated in this matter today.
because my lord,
I want to be educated in this matter. You will have to address me today.
because my lord, one thing.
20 years after the death, you are coming up.
But the deputy.
We will not permit
submitted
this.
the proposal
You
for-
go up on appeal. I'll not permit this. You come back, address me.
Your lordship, I beg to mention item number 53 of today's daily
Huh?
list. 53 of today's daily list. What should we like to file rejoinder affidavit, lordship?
Affidavits have been filed. You want, why do you want an adjournment?
Lordship, for rejoinder affidavit, in reply,
Your name?
N. Kalita on behalf of A. Kalita.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that an affidavit has been filed by the respondents in the matter, and accordingly a rejoinder is called for to be filed by the petitioners. Full stop. And accordingly prays that the matter be taken up by this court after 4 weeks. Full stop. Prayer accepted. Registry, petitioner is at liberty to file and rejoinder in the matter on before the next date of listing. Registry to list this matter after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by.
Lordship, there is an interim, lordship.
Interim order passed earlier to continue until further orders.
Oblige.
Mr. Sharma, Mr. Roy Chaudhary, we'll pass these orders at 2 p.m. We'll pass, you need not be here, we'll pass that orders.
My lord, in my case, my lord, your lordship will just,
I've gone through, Mr. Chaudhary, I've gone through the act also. There is no provision.
my lord, if your lordship sees Article 280, see, the Finance Commission will make a recommendation. On that recommendation.
You show me that the board gets it becomes the fund of the board, right?
My lord,
The money that comes, it becomes the fund of the board. The board fund, how it will be devolved is up to the board.
my lord,
There is
there-
no guideline available.
my lord, the guideline which last.
That
time I have
is
shown-
for devolution to the board.
Oh, that is the cantonment board, that is not.
No, that earlier to that line, it is 90-10. It is
90-10,
to the board.
my lord, 90-10 population into area.
Area, that is the way they will divide the
My
money
lord,
for the.
Board consists of the words, man. So, my lord, the board consists of the words, and in the minutes your lordship will find, in the whole minute, they have not discussed anything about the.
They did not, your objection was discussed. It was not accepted.
Well-
You see, we'll pass that order. Aggrieved, you know what to do.
Oblige. Or it can
2
be,
o'clock, we'll pass it.
well, let it remain parted, can it be taken up on Monday, my lord?
Invested enough time.
Because, my lord, at-
I went through I think my personal municipal act I have bought. I have gone through it. I've read it. I've tried to find out. Somewhere, something is there. Nothing.
my lord, the only thing is on the basis of Article 280, the money comes over. The central government gives the fund. to
There
the
is
state
no dispute that money comes to your account. It becomes the fund of the municipal board. Section 43 or 46 of the. Then how it is to be devolved, it's the headache of the board, not the government.
But
It's the headache of the board.
they should also take into consideration whether the recommendations are there.
That you go before the board, it's you take that resolution. If the board is not taking that resolution, until and unless you show me that this is the manner it should take, I can't. That is a democratic process. Threaten them, pressurize them,
what
do
I am-
whatever you want to do.
What I want to place before your lordship is that the whole minutes have not discussed anything about the recommendation.
That
itself is the purpose.
recommendation is not applicable, Mr. Roy Chaudhary. Once the money comes, there are around 8 heads. The grant from the government is one of that. It becomes the fund of the municipal board. We'll see.
My lord, at 2 p.m., my lord,
At 2 p.m.
deep number.
Supplemental is, I don't know, 60.
Yes, Mr. Sharma, what happened?
The private restaurants have sorted out the matter, lordship, so I have instruction to.
Mr. R. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he is under instructions of the petitioners not to press the matter any further. So accordingly, he submits that he be permitted to withdraw the writ petition. Prayer accepted. The writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal. Madam, you are appearing for?
I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. S P Chaudhary for respondent number 4, Lord.
Mr.
Silchar
S. P. Chaudhary, learned counsel, standing counsel, Silchar Development Authority is present.
At number 1. Anyway,
1 to Dutawazar.
Sorry, we have taken steps yesterday, my lord. That item has moved out while the matter was listed before this court, my lord, on.
Who is appearing for the health? How can they pass this order, Mr. Roy, that cancellation of your death certificate
Yes, yes.
only on the ground that the name of the complaint was made by the second wife?
Second right.
I'm not on the interstate, whatever benefits are there. Second wife made a complaint that the first wife is a divorcee.
Yes.
But
But-
the authority did not go and satisfy itself that whether there is a divorce or not.
Yes.
We can
That's
interfere with this, but
And the first wife is saying that she was never been divorced.
divorce, and there is
That is-
nothing, the second wife also in our pleadings I've seen,
Yes.
have not, before the applications filed, have
There-
not.
There's no reason, nothing. They're just like that castle.
And what happened to the probate case?
COVID case that is pending, my lord.
Pending, it's not done. When have you taken steps?
Well, yesterday I've taken this, my lord, because we missed that item before the.
Madam, your name?
My lord.
Your name? B. Shah. Ms. B. Shah, learned counsel, assisting Mr. J. Roy, learned senior counsel in the matter, has submitted that the steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 5 and 6 was taken yesterday. Also, that is on 6/4/2024. 6/6/2024. Also, a registry to verify the said submission as made by the petitioner, made by the counsel for the petitioner, and proceed in the matter in terms of the and proceed in the matter and issue notices to upon the respondent number 5 and 6 as directed by this court earlier. Also, registry to list this matter again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed.
Right.
For admission. Next legal. Lord, a particular plot of land was allotted to the petitioner called Gandhi Smarak Nidhi. Now, Lord, it so happened when it came to handing over possession, it was noticed that part of the land was encroached.
Mr. Chaudhary,
Yes.
before we enter into the merits, there is a plea in the affidavit taken by the respondents that Korunakanta Borua, who is now representing this society is no longer in this world.
Yes.
Whether that substitution is required or it's not called for.
Required, my lord. It's an institution. Government of India, Government of Assam, supposing a department, it continues. Somebody will represent him.
No, whether you have to bring on record the new secretary, if chairman or secretary, whoever it's there. Because now see, the institution itself cannot represent itself.
Yes, somebody.
There has to be somebody.
Yes.
But if that somebody who is being
represented
by somebody,
Section 6 of the Societies Registration Act provides that it has to be represented by
by a person.
Section 6
One
of the
second,
Act.
madam.
And there has been no reply against this particular.
Okay,
Ever.
that I'll do, my lord.
One. Second query, which I understand, there are encroachers. VGR land, they say it's not de-reserved. There are orders de-reserving it and then giving it to you. But Mr. Chaudhary, this was given to you for a Sangralaya.
Sangralaya.
How come residential plots?
No, my lord, that was at one point of time, everything has been scrapped. That they also admit.
Scrap now.
Yeah, in my lord, that I have already made submission on this when this point was raised. That this honorable court will pass an order ensuring that it is used for only this purpose. The moment we use it for any other purpose, this allotment should be cancelled.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Sharma. What is your right to that
Yes.
land? Maybe they tried to do something behind that,
Something wrong.
something wrong behind that facade of a Sangralaya. We'll look into that.
Once it has
But tell me, how have you come in? He at least has an allotment order. How have you come in?
My
Why will
stand-
you not be evicted from there? Both of you,
Yes.
5 and 6.
My
4 and
stand
5.
is that we were the actual beneficiaries of. Our
How
forefathers'
can
land.
you establish a masjid, a temple in a VGR land?
Yes. And now.
That not satisfy me on that.
Lordship has seen that otherwise today the land is de-reserved. So if the land is de-reserved and it is yet to be allotted to him,
It's already been allotted to
the
them.
premium has not been paid.
Premium that we will take
So
care
because
of these proceedings.
subject to premium only.
Because they say they are there from 65, right?
Yes.
65.
My lord, the district
But
revenue
we-
authority's affidavit is very clear.
Very clear.
They are encroacher.
We are there in that particular land as of now. That is an admitted position.
We don't want as of now. We
No,
want
because-
how you are there.
Yes. So that issue has to be adjudicated because
You have
once
filed a
we are
writ
on that-
petition also.
Once we are on that,
Now tell me, how is this writ petition of yours maintainable? Are you a registered body? Now you are taking objections to the petitioner. Are you a registered body? Same thing will come in your.
I must admit, they are not registered body.
Then
but
withdraw
they
it.
are represented. They are represented by natural persons.
We will not. The natural person has got nothing. It is that body.
Yes, but they
The
are
natural
represented
person is
by
just
the
a part.
secretary. Who is the natural person? And
He is secretary of what? He is secretary of what?
of that committee.
Is it registered?
That is not.
How can you
But
present
then
a
they
writ
are also
petition?
There in representative.
Now tell
capacity.
me, does the secretary has a personal grievance in the matter? Has his land been taken away? Then
But then we have come in representative capacity of all the worshippers who offer worship prayers.
tell
there.
me, how have you established that two institutions there? We'll call it institutions.
That religious. Yes.
You can't take religious or other, anything.
But
We'll
then
have to follow.
we are entitled to a notice on that aspect.
You're not entitled under 18(2).
18(2) is again a matter subjected before a division bench presently been heard. Wherein if there is a notice of a notice in the form of national justice.
When that decision comes, when can you have that amendments done?
Then 10 days, week to 10 days time.
My guess is that a notice is not there. Notice
Anyway-
is record under 18(2) is not there.
Today, we are not in a position to enter into it. The day we get a position to
We'll
enter
have
it,
it on.
I just want the forum to ventilate my stand, my grievance that we are
18?
there and it should not be.
My lord will have it on 18.
18th.
Yes. My lord will file the affidavit.
On the prayer made by Mr. A. Dhar, Learned Counsel, assisting Mr. K. N. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel in the matter, to bring on record the current secretary, a chairman, present chairman of the
Secretary.
petition, secretary oblique chairman of the, chairman oblique secretary of the Petitioner Society on record, comma, list this matter again on 18/6/2024. Mr. A. Sharma, learned counsel appearing for the private respondents number 4 and 5 and the writ petitioner in WPC number 1236 2017 is present. Along with Ms. Udas, learned additional senior government advocate representing the state respondents. And Mr. R. Pujari, learned standing counsel, revenue and disaster management department. Yes, Mr. Chaudhary. Okay. 18.
Obliged.
No, 7.
In this matter, I have received certain instruction, Lordship, but the instruction of the from the government is necessary, Lordship. May I pray for 1 week's further time, Lordship?
Madam, the trigger, what natural, what modifications with their schemes we have to do, we will see. But the trigger for filing this writ petition is on account of the fact that your child had to be sold, right? To somebody to bear the cost of your wife's treatment. Then you have in the next paragraph said that the APSU interfered. There was a FIR filed, and in pursuance to that FIR, the child was got back. Get me those records. On the next date of listing, the petitioner shall bring on record the FIR and FIR filed by the matter and also the orders passed by the jurisdictional magistrate as highlighted in para 11 of the writ petition, which had facilitated the recovery of the baby or the newborn baby of the petitioner and his wife. Full stop. List this matter again after a week on a date to be fixed by the race.
I think Steve, one thing that we have communicated with tried to communicate with the petitioner, but we also have sent a letter to him, but no response has been.
Can't help it. I'll give you one more chance. If not, we will dismiss it. Without that, we are not going to enter.
Obliged.
May kindly refer to the last order, madam. My learned friend was asked to obtain instruction in this regard.
Circle officer and the petitioner. What is the instruction? You
Well,
tell
I
me.
have received the instruction. My instruction says that since the allotment given to the petitioner, it was not in it was not valid ballot. Now they have ultimately said that the administration will allot him same quantum of land in the jurisdiction of Mankachar Revenue Circle as per. Say another plot of land they have proposed that he will be given.
Let this remain, madam, let the process come in. Otherwise,
They have said they have given an
No,
undertaking.
it may-
We'll record that.
This may put by way of affidavit, my lord. At least, my lord, they should file.
Yes,
I am recording it in my
Yes,
order.
Yes. And
This whole thing I am putting it in my order.
Yes, Lordship.
Will do.
This will be a part of the record.
I'm putting it in my order.
My lord, I don't have the access to this order, but I don't know, my lord, when this process will come to an end.
That
So, if
Mr.
your lordship
Talukdar,
indicates, my lord.
that
No, my lord, what
Talukdar-
I'm trying to say. if this
Monday,
order-
whether I'll come back to this court or not, I don't know.
No, my lord will kindly see, my lord. He is suffering from 2005, my lord. His
I know that.
allotment was in 2005.
I know that.
itself. Yes. now-
And see, if we go dwell into the matter, we'll have to go into the factum as to how
I-
this land came to be.
Absolutely, I understand.
If you
my lord.
want inviting
No,
me to
no,
go into that, I'll go into that.
Absolutely not. My lord,
Then-
I'm in tune with this order. What I'm trying to say.
They
that
have
this
given
document-
you a,
Absolutely.
then
My lord,
what more?
I bow down
We
to your
will,
lord.
we will direct them within a period of 1 month, they will do it. That will do.
Absolutely, my lord. I bow down to your lord.
Lordship may give us 2 months time.
2 months time.
This-
Why 2 months? I'll give you 3
Absolutely.
months.
Correct.
This has to be placed before the SGL.
Okay.
I'm okay.
In view of the decision as placed on record by Mr. D. Nath Learned, Senior Government Advocate, to the effect that the petitioner herein would now be allotted a different plot of land, but of the same dimension, that is T Katha dos Lesa within Mankachar Revenue Circle, comma, the grievance as raised by the petitioner in the present proceedings need not detain this court any further. The issues raised by the petitioner in the present proceedings need not detain this court any further. It is only required to be noted that the petitioner was allotted a plot of land wide an allotment order. Yes,
Para one in the instruction.
a plot of land measuring 3 katha 10 lessa covered by DAG number 397/591 and DAG number 396/592 in Revenue Village, Mankachar town in the year 2005 by the Subdivisional Land Advisory Committee. So, however, at that relevant point of time, it was not pointed out to the concerned authorities that the said same plot of land, part of the same plot of land was already settled with the, was already allotted for setting up of the office of the circle, jurisdictional circle officer. However, so the petitioner not being in a position after the said allotment made in his favor to possess the land in question, he had instituted proceedings before this court, and presently the proceedings in WPC number 3335/2015 and WPC number 1959/2016 are pending disposal before this court. On the last date of listing, this court had required Mr. D. Nath to receive instructions from the respondent authorities with regard to the manner in which the grievance of the petitioner or the grievance of the petitioner can be redressed. Today, Mr. Nath has placed before this court a communication received by him from the circle officer Mankachar Revenue Circle, wherein it has been highlighted that the petitioner would now be allotted a different plot of land measuring 3 katha 10 lessa within Mankachar Revenue Circle by the district administration in lieu of the land as allotted to him in the year 2005. Also, in the considered view of the court, the grievance of the petitioner stands redressed by the decision now placed before this court by Mr. D. Nath, Learned Senior Government Advocate. Full stop. However, Mr. S.K. Talukdar has raised an apprehension that the authorities may not take the follow-up steps expeditiously, and he would be further deprived of the land which is due to him in terms of the decision now arrived at in the matter by the district administration. Also, in view of the above position, the deputy commissioner, it would be Dhubri,
South Salmara.
South Salmara and Mankachar is directed to expeditiously take the requisite steps for allotment of the plot now assured to be allotted to the petitioner in lieu of the plot that was so allotted to him in the year 2005 expeditiously and such allotment be effected with an outer limit of 3 months from today. Also, the petitioner from 3 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. The petitioner is now required to submit a certified copy of this order along with a representation highlighting, staking a claim for being allotted a plot in terms of the decision as placed before this court by Mr. D. Nath, Learned Senior Government. With the above observations and directions, in Dutta writ petition, would it? Above observations and directions, the above noted writ petitions stand disposed of.
Communication may be kept
The communication dated 6/6/2014 as produced by Mr. D. Nath is kept on record and marked as X for the purpose of.
It's a privileged communication. I know it,
I'll
but
give
can I
Nice.
have a copy of that?
He will give you. It's not a
I'll-
privileged communication.
It is by email, I'll give it.
That is his style of asking, so that we will give him. There will be no objection asked. That is his style. I know that.
I have learned from my seniors.
11.
Yes. What is your problem here?
Lordship.
Why don't you go and appear, have the appeal disposed of? What more is required? Revenue board directed for disposal of the appeal.
No, Lordship.
Yes. You come. Yes, Mr. Sharma. Come to the revenue board order. Page 66, para 10,
Yes,
last paragraph.
last paragraph.
In view of the above facts and circum, we have remanded back the matter for fresh disposal of the prayer of the petty parties on the basis of the observation made above. Accordingly, so and so, so and so, so and so is set aside.
Yes.
Now, why is the deputy commissioner so
No, Lordship.
adamant that you put everybody back? You're already back to that earlier position. Now only the appeal has to be considered and disposed of.
And Lordship, their mutation has yet to be set aside, Lord.
That is why the appeal is there. The appeal, why have you filed? The appeal is only for that purpose.
Lordship, appeal, we have not filed, Lordship. They have filed, Lordship.
That has to be heard.
Both party appeared, they also.
You also appeared, they also appeared. Now, the deputy commissioner is remanding back the matter to the circle officer. Do this, do that. He has to take up this matter. He can pass whatever order he wants to pass after hearing the parties. Why keep this
But
matter
Lordship,
pending?
that order has to be followed, that set aside the mutations of the.
Why? That is already done.
No,
It's
no,
already set aside by the revenue board.
Lordship, no, revenue board.
You
has
come to the communication, what they are saying. What is the deputy commissioner saying?
Lordship, in their affidavit, paragraph 6.
Hmm.
Paragraph 6, deputy governor himself said, Lordship, and that the person from whom private respondent.
That we will not go into now. That we are not required to go into. Now see what is the deputy commissioner doing. And can you be now given a plot of land, excess of what you already
No, Lordships, I have.
project to have?
Lordship, I have purchased 2
Two sale deeds, 2 plots of land.
2 plots of land, 2 kata, but Lordship, I have been given 2 kata 2 lesser of land mutations, Lordship. As per my possession, Lordship. And the rest of the land has been forcefully possessed by them, Lordship.
Now, can you have a land more than what you have bought? That much only.
No, I want the land, those which I.
That is why go and finish off that appeal. Finish off that appeal.
Lordship, the directions may be given to finish up it within a. Lordship,
Lordship,
I have
kindly
no
say-
objection, Lordship.
Lordship, kindly say section 50 of the land revenue, Lordship. If she is not in possession of the land.
Mr. Sharma, whether you want that appeal to be disposed of,
Okay, my prayer is that only.
that much only,
Only, Lordship may.
we will not go into anything. If you want that appeal to be disposed of, I'll direct the deputy commissioner to take that appeal on record and dispose it of.
Lordship, who I am, aggrieved, Lordship, kindly.
On the prayer of
7,
Mr. P. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, list this matters again after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Cannot. We can't go beyond your prayer in the repetition. You try. If you want that,
Lordship.
no, I'll not. We have passed orders. See, why something which this court is not required to do, why should this court be taken into that? Your only prayer is that appeal is not being disposed of.
Absolutely, Lordship, but only one.
He has now consented that let that appeal. Both parties go there. Revenue board has already directed. As per law, whatever order he is to pass, he will pass. Revenue board has not said. Hear the appeal after doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has-
Only one my given is the circle officers.
We are not concerned, Mr. Sharma. We are concerned with the appeal. Now the appeal will be decided on merits. You both will get an opportunity. Let them pass an order.
The order of that.
Yes, Lordship.
We will not say a step further.
Lordship, at least a fixed time maybe.
That will do. The present proceedings has been instituted by the petitioner's hearing. Petitioner.
Petitioners.
Urupananda Chaudhary and Vijayananda Chaudhary. Okay. By the petitioner's hearing with the following prayer. Page 69, A2. A. Who's up? This is item number. Also, Mr. P. Sharma submits that in spite of the categorical directions as passed in the matter by the Revenue Board wide order dated wide order dated 15/9/2011 in case number 127 RA bracketed K oblique 2009, remanding back the matter to the Deputy Commissioner Metro, Kamrup Metro for affairs disposal of the same, the Deputy Commissioner has not taken up the said appeal for disposal. Full stop. Mr. I. Ahmed, Learned Counsel, appearing for the respondent number 5, fairly concedes that the said appeal is required to be taken up expeditiously by the Deputy Commissioner for disposal. Full stop. Ms. U. Das, Learned Counsel, submits that in the directions that in the event this court directs the Deputy Commissioner, Kamrup Metro, to dispose of the said appeal, the said authority shall dispose of the said appeal expeditiously after hearing the parties to the proceedings. Full stop. In view of the said agreement between the parties to the proceedings herein, this writ petition stands disposed of, directing in view of the agreement arrived at in the view of the agreement of the parties as indicated herein above, the Deputy Commissioner Kamrup Metro is directed to now take up the appeal, pending appeal for disposal in terms of the orders passed in the matter by the Assam Board of Revenue, and upon hearing the parties to the proceeding to pass appropriate orders on merits thereon. Full stop. They said the above noted appeal shall now be disposed of by the Deputy Commissioner within a period of 2 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of the order, either from the petitioners or from the respondent number 5. Full stop. Anything more?
No, Lordship, no, maybe towards Lordship, page 17.
70. Full stop. It is provided that the appeal now directed to be disposed of by the Deputy Commissioner, Kamrup Metro, shall be so considered on the merits thereof without being influenced by any reports that may have been filed in the matter. Full stop. In the event the Deputy Commissioner, while considering the appeal, is of the view that views of certain other authorities is required to be taken in the matter, same shall be so done after hearing both the parties to the proceeding, and thereafter, on receipt of such views, the same be provided to the parties before taking a final view, before final disposal of the said appeal. Will do.
Lordship, suspension order was there, that is order dated 29, Lordship.
That interim orders with the above full stop. In view of the full stop, accordingly the writ petition stands with the above observations and directions. The writ petition stands disposed of. Interim order passed. Interim order passed wide order dated 29/2017 in the present proceeding shall stand vacated. Yes.
Lordship,
When?
we are bound to pay, we are going to pay in 4 equal installments. Lordship.
4 equal installments.
Yes. In the interval of 2 months.
Along with interest.
Yes. We have, this is payment particulars.
No. I want how will you? This is not the one I want.
And MD was out of his station, Lordship.
Get me that. I want
Written instruction.
that this is the amount plus interest. Naturally, will come in.
We have already paid 20 lakhs.
Whatever it is, we are not there. There is interest component. There is an interest component, 32 lakhs.
Lordship, Lordship,
That is getting calculated
Lordship,
every day.
Lordship. Kindly,
Oh, we'll have, what is the cost of a bus of yours? That new one?
I have no idea.
5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs? We'll ask the deputy commissioner to sell off 8 of them and pay.
Kindly see 169. Yeah.
You see 174.
What?
Can you get me that instruction that I want? You can't.
Lordship, that's why I require 2 weeks time.
We'll not give you 2 weeks time. We'll give you 1 week's time.
Okay,
Friday, next Friday,
next Friday.
right?
Okay, well.
Mr.
GC Bora.
J.C. Bora, Learned Counsel, appearing for the ASTC authority, submits that he could not he could not complete his instructions in terms of the orders dated 5/6/2024 of this court, inasmuch as the managing director of the corporation is currently not in town. Accordingly, he prays that he be granted time till Friday next, till date of the decision, Friday ki manabo? Next Friday? 14, till 14/7, till 13/7/2024, by which time he shall complete his instructions in the matter. On the next date fixed, Mr. Bora shall place the instructions received by him from the ASTC authorities as to the time frame within which the entire amount due to the petitioner in terms of the award of the Motor Accident Claims Tribunal shall be so released along with interest thereon. Also, in the event the said instruction is not placed on record by the next date of listing, this court would consider passing orders requiring the presence of the managing director before this court, managing director of the corporation before this court. Also, list this matter again on 13 December 14/6/2024 as a Partha Act. I'd like.
I have for one, I have formal part.
Huh?
I have for one.
Next date we'll record it.
In 13.
Like it, MD Bora, Miss Udas, anyone more? Appear for their respective respondents.
In 13, Your Lordship, we are supposed to, Your Lordship, file an imprisonment petition, Your Lordship.
Mr. They have given you Zirat.
Jega.
Now tell me, just satisfy me with this.
Lordship,
How can you be given land compensation when you don't have the land?
for satisfying Your Lordship, I will
No,
take
there
that.
is, there are
Lordship,
materials
kindly
here.
read my case is this, Your Lordship. If Your Lordship comes to page 17, there are orders allotting the land to me, Your Lordship.
And that's what I'm
Under
on.
Fixation of land ceiling act.
No. That very land allotment order, come to that, just show me that. Come to page 18,
Lordship, I am holding it, Your Lordship.
para 4,
Lordship.
Tozi Bahia.
No, Your Lordship, yes, Your Lordship, it said Toziba here.
So you have
No,
got,
no, there are different. That's why, Your Lordship, I will show from the, Lordship, this act, Your Lordship. The 1894 Act as well as the 2000 land, 13 land acquisition. I am an interested party, Your Lordship.
you are getting Zirat. The
Lordship,
land is government
that's why,
land.
my-
You can't get
My
compensation.
endeavor will be, Your Lordship, to satisfy Your Lordship that on the basis of this land allotment certificate, Your Lordship. Ultimately, it's a, Your Lordship, beneficial law, Your Lordship.
That is why, Mr. Bhattakur, you are not deprived of the Zirat.
No, Lordship, what I am submitting, Your Lordship, the people who encroaches the government land, Your Lordship, or occupies the government land without having any authority, Your Lordship, their cases will be different, Your Lordship, and those who are under position.
Show me a
Your
law.
Lordship,
Show me a law on that. Educate me
Your
on
Lordship,
that.
that's why, Your Lordship, today, Your Lordship, I am not prepared. Your Lordship may take it up any other.
Then
day.
there is no issue.
Any
When
other.
Mr. Bhattakur says that, we will not,
Next,
not
next week,
proceed.
any date, Your Lordship, I will try to set.
Now let it come up. I don't like to read to the brief twice in a short span of time. On the prayer of Mr. S. Bhattakur, Learned Counsel, presenting the petitioners, and not objected to by the learning council. Ms. U Das, additional senior government advocate, and Mr. C. Borua appearing for their respective respondents, this matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks. Also, the registry to list this matter again after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by it.
For next week, your lordship.
We'll have new matters.
May pray for reflecting.
Deeply obliged.
Also Ms. T. Hazarika.
This for 1 month.
S. Hazarika, S.
Our
Hazarika.
name will be reflected in the cause list. Lord.
Registry to reflect the name of Ms. S. Hazarika as the learned standing council, revenue and disaster management.
Deeply obliged.
Durbitto,
My lord.
show me.
My lord, come to page 10, the prayer one. The prayer number 1 has legal instructions in pursuance of the affidavit and
Affidavit.
the rest number 3.
Hmm.
But the prayer number 2 regarding compensation method.
Hmm.
Regarding compensation, the government already taken time twice, my lord, to file affidavit.
Forget it, forget their affidavit.
The government has not filed affidavit till date. And that is.
Prayer number 1 gone because he is not traceable.
Yes.
Maybe FR and all have been filed. Prayer number 2.
Yes.
Your brother was kidnapped in the year, allegedly kidnapped in the year 1996. Your father purportedly filed an affidavit, FIR. Thereafter, there is nothing till 2017. Why should we now require them to examine the records?
Because, my lord,
Only on the ground of delay.
regarding compensation part, my lord, there is no any delay, my lord, in the notification. my
No.
lord.
We'll not
Yes,
go
my
into.
lord.
Say, Mr. Council, they'll
The-
have to make
the
a verification and their cases, we don't have the records.
The notification has not prescribed any limitation to file application for compensation, my lord.
Do you have many cases in this line? You have few cases in this line.
Yes, my
So
lord.
do one thing, I'm dismissing this, you go upon appeal. Get
No, my
a,
lord, that
get a authoritative pronouncement.
That part, my lord, the similarly situated matter also.
We are
disposed
not,
of by this
we are not,
honorable
we are
court, my
not,
lord.
we are not concerned with the similarly situated.
My lord, there is no any limitation, my lord, in the notification.
There is no limitation, but how can
Yes.
you raise a claim after 20
And-
years?
That part, my lord, the similarly situated matter also disposed of by this honorable court, my lord.
Not convinced.
Yes, my lord.
We
The,
will distinguish. I've seen it. The orders are there. I've seen it.
yes.
You go with you. Yes, Ms. Das, what do you say? What yes?
1996, my lord, after 20 years. My lord, now he has come with the, my lord, that this office memorandums are not covered, my lord, because already, my lord, it is prospective, my lord, not retrospective.
No. Even if it is covered, let us say it is covered, he gets 5 lakhs.
Twen-
But how can we require you now?
After FR, my lord, he waited, my lord.
Huh?
FR was on in the
97.
1997.
But my lord, the FR was.
Now, why did you all of a sudden in 2017 wake up and say, oh no, I want my compensation?
Because,
When you were sleeping from 96, were you born in 96?
my lord,
Were you born in 96? Rameshwar Burma.
79
He was born
57 years.
57. So why not immediately?
Because, my lord, in the earlier occasion, the father was pursued the matter. my lord.
96, he
And
did
the
not
father
pursue.
expired
He
in the
only
year-
filed an
Yes,
FIR. Then an FR was filed. He
Yes.
might have been called by the CJM. He has not, you have not indicated that any Naraji petition was filed.
my lord.
So you accepted it in 97. Why
in
have you
this
not,
regard, my
why
lord,
till 2017 you were waiting?
FR was submitted, my lord, 7997, and the same was accepted on 7/10/97 itself, my lord. So, my lord, notice. may not be-
97 to 2020, we'll presume till 20 years, why?
My lord, as per my instruction, my lord, the FR was accepted without issuing any notice, my lord.
Oh,
Because,
you should have taken steps.
my lord.
After
the
20
FR
years, we are not going to undo that. They will not even have records of this. if we have to direct them to make an inquiry.
But- My lord, kindly see the date, my lord. FR submitted 17/9,
Forget that, we are not
And-
on that.
7/10. The court was accepted the same.
Maybe. We don't know what, maybe
Within
your
20
father was
days.
already there, standing outside the court.
My lord.
He was asked. There may be many possibilities, Mr. Counsel. We'll not go into that. But after 20 years, why should I direct the government to pay you compensation? Show me a law. That even
Yes,
after
but I will
20,
show law.
no, today
Regarding-
itself, today, now
Regarding
itself,
Delay, my lord, I will,
now
law.
itself, now itself. 2 o'clock,
my lord,
Two
to,
o'clock.
not possible, my lord.
2 o'clock.
Another day,
Others, I'm
any-
dismissing it.
another day,
You,
my lord,
no.
any other day, my lord.
17 matter, we are not disposing.
Any other day, my lord. Monday, my
I'm
lord.
sorry, Mr. Counsel, we are not entertaining such petitions. At least this court is not. Pains me also.
Yes,
It causes pain to me also.
yes,
But hurt, mind has to be sometime given higher
Yes.
degree above over the hurt.
Because,
And I'm doing that here.
but the revenue department as well as the government has not filed evidence.
They did not file. They did not, what they will file? They will have no records of so and so missing.
Regarding, my lord, delay, my lord. There is no any prescribed limitation in the notification.
There is no
Bank
question of a
statement.
prescribed limitation here. No question. But after 20 years, you wake up, we subject doubt your bona fides. And tell me, how are you a heir of your brother?
Because, my
He
lord.
is not, you are not a, he is younger to you.
Yes,
Your father, mother, I understand. How you?
but the.
What was his age when he was kidnapped?
But the, my lord, FIR, my lord.
No, tell me, you know your brother in 96, what was he aged? There is no reference anywhere in the writ petition. What was he doing?
My lord, paragraph 2, my lord.
Huh? Paragraph 2 years.
Petitioner. is the
Victim,
elder
30
brother of
years.
The victim, my lord.
What about he was married? He was not married? Where are the particulars? Where is the statement?
Regarding marriage, my lord,
So how will we know who are the heirs
my lord.
then?
In this regard, I have to take.
I have a doubt.
further instruction, my lord.
No, you need not. 2017 till today, you don't have the instruction. What will you instruction you get today?
He may be, my lord, unmarried.
I'm
my
keeping it till 2 o'clock. If you can get something, get it. Otherwise, I'll dismiss it. Duta was up. Better case next time.
my lord.
Yes, who is appearing? All of Ishad Mategi.
Sixteen.
16.
Also, in this case, also, what am I saying?
Mr. Saiwala, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'll just finish up this.
My lord, we have received instruction, my lord.
We don't want any instruction. Yes.
Also, the petitioner is a contractor also. They completed the works as per the specific.
Now, everything has boiled down to the last paragraph for which the review order was passed, wherein there is a direction for recovery from you. Now, in that view of the matter, can we dispose of this as this court has disposed of these 3 petitions? We can't dispose it of. The matter was disposed of that there was no recovery conceptualized or visualized from you.
In the
Now
review-
it seems that there is a recovery against you. We'll direct them to do anything here in accordance with law.
So, Lordship, kindly have a look the order dated 22/5/2024. Lordship, what happened in the affidavit, they stated that.
We are not going into that. We are not going into that. We go by the review order.
Okay.
Review order says, last paragraph, there is recovery. 4 people were there.
There's
3 people did not execute the work.
total there are eight.
Forget it. 3 here. plus 1/4. 3 did not execute the work, so security deposit has returned to them, no fault. But with you, you executed the work and they contemplate a recovery from you in terms of the Comptroller and Auditor General's audit report, right?
Also, that is in the review.
So if that be so, how can we now direct them to release you
Also, kindly.
security deposit?
Kindly direct them to produce the complaint on the.
We are not interested because the issue is different here. That maybe you have made some submission this court.
The recovery notice not yet received, have to me, Lordship.
That I will direct now. Will direct to serve on you.
Lordship can fix it another day, I will take instruction, Lordship, from that.
What instruction?
Whether he receive or not, but I came to know only that.
See, this court had disposed of your writ petition only on the ground that there was no recovery from you.
Lordship.
Subsequently, when they filed their,
Actually, what happened, Lordship, after filing a contempt, Lordship.
no, after they filed their review, this court in the review order itself has noted that, see, there is a decision of the fishery, director of fishery and the other authorities that recovery has to be made from you. Whether that recovery is proper, improper, that is for adjudication in a different proceeding, not here.
Lordship, what happened, Lordship, my submission is that in the affidavit, the presiding the recent filed by the presiding when they stated that the inquiry was conducted on the basis of a
No,
complaint,
no,
but they have not produced it.
no, forget it. It is there. You come to the, you were there in the review order. When the review order was passed, you were there.
Lordship.
You see the review order.
Joint Secretary Department, essay by technical non-technical, which found anomalies in those sub-estimates.
Paragraph 9 of the review order.
Also, therefore, in the order dated 22/4/2023, examine, Lordship. This honorable at the time of disposal, that was examined, perused, Lordship.
I know that. Then the review order says that the last paragraph was not. So it ordered for review of the order. Replacement nahi, दूसरा ना सर. जाओ अपनी तो मार्टेरी लिखी नहीं जो देखो ना जो.
Okay, I placed for 1 week time, sir.
What is the point in keeping this? You come in a better form. If they issue a recovery notice, come back.
Also, last occasion, honorable the director to produce the complaint, Lordship.
We are not going to do that.
Only 1 week the time, Lordship. I can open instruction whether he received or not.
He cannot receive because this proceedings are pending. And this will keep on pending like this. You finish off that proceeding, then only you will get something.
I'll take instruction also next. Another day.
Or you should have gone up on appeal against that order, allowing their review.
In the review this case.
You have not filed
I'll take
appeal also.
instruction whether he approves the appeal authority or not. I'll open instruction also.
Okay, Friday, I don't want to trouble you. On the prayer of Mr. N.J. Gogoi, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, not objected to by Ms. Udas, learned counsel appearing for the state respondents, registered to list this matter again on 27.
Malad, we have also received instruction, Malad, we will also file affidavit by this time.
Madam, sometimes when there is a deliberation in the court, keep your ears open.
Lordship.
Keep your ears open
Lordship,
as to what that deliberation is.
I got your lordship.
Then don't make unnecessary
Except-
submissions.
Findings of misappropriation is there, Malad, in the instruction.
27, 27/6. Oh, sorry. 26/6. 26/6.
26 and
26. 26/6.
Obliged.
And Mr. Gogoi, see, this pendency here is not going to help you. In this proceeding, it's not going to help you. That action has to now take place. And thereafter make a challenge to that, then take an order, because I can't stop that action now.
So I'll open this also.
Do that.
I'll open.
17.
No, the demolition notice has been issued by Virat Municipal Board without stoppage, my lord, on the basis of civil dispute. The suit was pending and the suit has been withdrawn also, my lord, without liberty.
Not like
No,
to take up
This
this
may
matter.
be quashed, my lord.
I will not like to take up this
Yes,
matter.
sir. Be with us, you will.
Oh, Ms. P. Bachcha ji is appearing. I'm sorry, I can't take this. You are safe today. Nothing is here.
Yes, yes.
List this matter before any other bench without me, bracketed more down. I'm sorry.
18.
Lordship, in this case, Lordship, by notification, my land has been acquired for national highway construction, but till today I have not received.
No,
After
you
filing
have received
any
compensation.
amount,
Now
Lordship.
you want enhanced compensation,
Tenants compensation.
which they say they have already authorized.
They
But
have
you say
authorized,
you have not received.
But a competent authority has not released in my favor.
Yes,
But
Ms.
after
Das.
filing, one amount has been released, that is 13 lakhs in 2021. Thereafter, no.
No, is it the enhanced one or the original one?
Enhanced
13
one.
lakhs? Enhanced.
Enhanced one.
And how much is pending now?
Lordship,
You had 3 plots.
only 13 lakhs 27,684 has been released.
Mr.
Lordship.
Doctor, you had 3 plots or 1 plot.
Lordship, paragraph 4, page 4, Lordship, I have given, it was the unenhanced amount. This amount I to receive.
That is annexure 4, 5 and 6.
Paragraph 4, 5 and 6, Lordship. And
So which one have you received now?
only Lordship, 13 lakhs 27, it is only in respect of one notice to NSA.
No. Which of those notices, 4, 5 and 6, which one has
I'm
paid?
not sure, Lordship, because the amount is credited in my account. I have applied and I have submitted application thereafter also, after 21, the what amount I have received.
My lord, I need time, my lord, to take
So
it.
the
straight.
Why?
affidavit
Why?
from the competent authority is
My
required.
lord, we have not received any instruction, my lord, so.
Why the NHIDCL authority says that we have already cleared the payment, right?
Yes, yes.
Then
Deputy
what is
Commissioner-
your headache in not releasing them? Why are you
Not
detaining?
instruction, my lord, because it's 20.
2 o'clock.
my lord, 20
2 o'clock,
meter.
2 o'clock. Call up your deputy commissioner, ask him. Come back at 2.
Obliged.
19.
Lord, I pray before your lordship to appear in person, Lord. Lord,
Pardon?
Lord, I pray before your lordship.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
Lord, it's regarding non-payment of retaining fee.
Whom should I direct? Mr. Fukan.
Hello.
No point in continuing like this. We'll require them to quantify your dues in whatever manner they want, and then to pay that to you, because they have some notifications and all they have brought on record. And I think we will thereafter, if you're not satisfied, we will give you liberty to come back. But how long will you, without the money being received? Yes, Mr. Borua. Why is the money not being released?
There's nothing as regard not releasing. He's claiming.
I'm not on that. Forget his claim. We don't know Mr. Fukan. We are not seeing Mr. Fukan today.
Yes.
We are only seeing you. According to you, what is the amount receivable by him?
According to me,
No.
and as per the affidavits that we have filed, 2 affidavits we have filed. Initially, he was appointed. So
I am not on that. I only want the amount.
the amount is retaining fees of 7,000. That is as per the, because. that
Only
is
7,000 rupees.
retaining fees.
Only that much.
Yes.
1 month.
Yes.
Only
And
for 1 month.
Yes, and that.
Rest you have paid.
Yes. No, retaining amount we cannot calculate because the bill haven't been submitted by him. Here he said claim is only with regard to the retaining fees.
Okay. You know the months he is working with you?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes,
Whatever it is, whatever amount is due according to you,
yes.
within a week paying. We will consider
We
that.
will pay, but for that matter.
Only, I'm not saying about the,
Lordship, for that
Mr.
matter-
Borua, a council is before us who had rendered service in the matter.
No,
We
no,
are not going to hear anything here.
For that.
You
matter-
will have to release to him,
For that. matter,
according to your calculation, the retaining fee. The other part, case-wise bills, we'll see. Whatever bill is due to him, on account of retaining as per your release to him within a week.
Yes, that we will do. That is not
Mr.
disputing the.
Fugan,
amount.
this is without prejudice to your right
Yes,
in the
that
matter,
we will do. But he is.
without
disputing that
prejudice to
amount.
your claims, right?
No, only one aspect, my lord. Earlier, my lord, 7,500 has been given, my lord, not 7,000. As per earlier government notification, my lord. And as per, my lord, the recent government.
Okay, fine, we'll hear it. We'll hear it. We'll fix a date. As agreed to by the parties, list this matter after 3 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry, on which date the issue involved, the matter would be taken up for final consideration. I thought I'll get some amount to you, but maybe let's
Even-
hear it.
Even the board is ready to pay, but he has.
Let's
he
hear
is
it.
disputing that.
Mr. Fukan will have something more to say. We'll hear you, Mr. Fukan.
20,
My lord, date may be fixed, my lord.
Date. 3 weeks only. Aaj ki month hai?
7.
7. 16/7/2024. As agreed to by the parties, list this matter again. 16/7/2024.
Little later, my lord, on.
Little later.
25.
25. 7.
I'm
2024.
extremely
I think
sorry.
you should have accepted this offer today. You should have accepted this offer.
Sure.
I did it only because you are a counsel of this court and I have seen you also.
Lord, I'm
appearing
extremely
for
sorry,
the
my lord,
position
that,
of the court.
the situation
Anyway,
is like
if
that,
there
my lord.
is any reservation, we will not impose ourselves.
20,
Most of them.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary. Why are you not filing an affidavit here? Huh? Why are you not filing an affidavit? There are documents here which you admit that dues, but that is not enough. That line of cases, an affidavit is required. File it, we'll dispose it of. When?
10 days time.
Huh?
10 days time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Heard Mr. A. Narzari, Lanak. He's not keeping well, so I asked him to go.
Yes.
Mr. A. Narzari, Lanak Council for the petitioner, also heard Mr. B. Chaudhary, Lanak Council appearing for his respondents. So, Mr. B. Chaudhary undertakes that the affidavit on behalf of the respondents represented by him would be filed in the matter within a period of 2 weeks from today. Full stop. Registry to list this matter again on 27/6/2024, by which date invariably the affidavit shall be filed by Mr. B. Chaudhary in the matter as undertaken by him today. Right?
21,
Yes, madam, what is your instruction? Why? You have the order that day I passed that day.
20,
Copy.
Also, copy I don't have.
Can you give me a copy?
maybe Malad,
Same thing.
Because it's same.
Give me a copy, I'll pass this.
That's why I'll give it.
Malad, tamse डालनी Malad.
You appear Jamsher Ali, Tamsher Ali, it's all your headache. You apply whatever you want to apply. We will only direct you to make an inquiry.
Lodge. Lordship is disposing it of.
Yes. By keeping pending here, what will happen?
Lordship.
Any question of law is involved, that has to be decided. Then,
Yes.
if you raise a question of law, we can frame it and decide it.
Lordship.
No. There, madam. It will dispose of. Mr. And you give a copy. You just give a copy. I think it has been uploaded.
WPC
No, check up.
WPC 696/21.
WPC
696/21. It was disposed of on 5/6.
5/6. Madam, no, she'll take it out from you.
2.
It will dispose of it. By order, I go to Kivan. Where is your affidavit?
Lordship, I pray for that.
Mr. N. Alam, learned counsel for the petitioner, and also Mr. B. Chaudhary, learned counsel representing the state respondents, right?
Yes.
My lord,
affidavit.
I alone.
I Alam. Mr. Chaudhary submits that the affidavit on behalf of the state respondents shall be filed in the matter within 2 weeks from today. So accordingly, list this matter again on 27/6/2024. So on the next date, invariably, the affidavit on behalf of the said respondents shall be filed.
Apply.
Because let that affidavit come. Without that affidavit, we should not.
May please will not.
Will you give an item number?
25. Your Lordship. We file this application against the illegal construction of the respondent of 4 and 5, 5 and 6. Your Lordship. Respondent 1, 2, and 4 were asked to get instruction, and respondent number 6 on the last day sought time to file affidavit, which they have not filed yet.
25.
What steps have they taken in pursuance to your complaint?
They have issued 2 notices for demolition of the offending part, and still they have not demolished and going on with the construction.
Lordship, I pray for and file our.
You have good influence over the municipality. It's a municipality.
Yes, sir.
You have good influence over the municipality.
Lordship, I don't know anything
You don't know anything.
in this case.
You're not in this case. Why are you here?
The conducting council is under court.
Who is the conducting council?
Mr. B. Borua.
B. Burwa. Call him. Let him come. Time me.
26.
I'm saying about the base forum would be the CCI,
Huh?
the Competition Commission of India.
You are representing.
No, I am representing the APCL.
Now, what do you want to do with the Competition Commission of India?
No, he has to move approach because
That
they
is different. That is absolutely disjoint. This matter is not related with that in any way. This is a.
because they have
individual
alleged that some
case.
clauses are dominant in NESA.
No, that is a totally different.
Because when I can't file the affidavit.
We had
Come
taken
to
that-
your point.
Yes, exactly.
Come to that point. Why go? I have just, it's not even 6 months that I've come this side. Give me some more time before you make these submissions. Got it? Ms. Chakravarti, this will require a hearing.
Yes, Lordships. It may be
So
fixed
let
for
them,
hearing.
we'll give them a last chance.
Meantime, they can.
We'll give them a last chance.
Yes,
21 matter.
Yes. It may be fixed after the vacations.
But the issue is interesting.
Yes. There are covered cases.
Heard Ms. S. Chakravarti, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. Also heard Mr.
As for
S. Well, yes, Bodhaku, learned counsel appearing for the
Respondent 2 and 3.
respondent number 2 and 3, and Mr. S.S. Roy representing the Union of India, right?
Yes.
Miss also heard Miss U. Das, learned additional senior government advocate representing the state respondents. Miss S. Bodhaku, learned counsel appearing for the respondent number
2 and 3.
2 and 3 submits that he be granted 2 weeks time,
3.
3 weeks time as a final chance to bring on record his stand by way stand of the respondent number 2 and 3 by way of filing an affidavit. Full stop. Ms. S. Chakraborty expresses urgency in the matter, and accordingly, it is provided that in the event the affidavit on behalf of the respondents are not brought on record by the next date of listing, this court would proceed to consider the matter basing on the materials available on record. Full stop. Registry to list this matter again on when?
After the vacations, any day.
On 22/7/2020. 22/7. 22/7. July.
29 and 30.
Yeah, stay no holiday. Huh? Huh? হাতেরই লিখি মিটি আমি।
Actually, item number 29, I pay for the respondent number 8. I need the chance to file my affidavit, Lord.
Okay. Yes.
But in this matter, government has also, government's affidavit is also necessary in this matter, Lord. Because
Government affidavit is also necessary.
issued by the government, Lord.
What is your grievance?
We have challenged the demolition order, Lordship.
Why?
Page number 62, Lordship.
Why?
Because, Lordship, there is a direction of this honorable court, Lordship, we come to finally page number 45. Lordship.
Tell me why.
Yes, Lordship. There is a direction, Lordship, the town planner shall also cause the respective length of the writ petitioner and the respondent number 5 to be measured, so as to arrive at a definite conclusion whether there is any violation of building norms by the respondent number 5. In this case, Lordship, they have, without measuring, Lordship, they have passed the.
How can you say they have not measured?
Yes, Lordship. After that, Lordship, I have filed a representation, Lordship.
Because in the representation in your order passed.
No.
Then how have you come to conclusion?
That is why, Lordship, government has to apprise this.
He has read the brief. So we'll give him back. Mr. T. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the Mr. N.K. Sharma, learned counsel for the petition, and also Mr. D. Chaudhary, Mr. N. Goswami, learned state counsel appearing for the state respondents, and Mr. D. Chaudhary, learned counsel appearing for the respondent number 8. Mr. D. Chaudhary submits that he be granted 2 weeks time to 3 weeks time to bring on record the stand of the said respondent. Mr. Goswami also prays that he be also granted further time to bring on record the stand of the state respondents. Also, prayer accepted. The respondents are at liberty to bring on record their respective stands by way of filing affidavits before the next date of listing. Also, raised it to list these matters again after the summer vacations, ensuing summer vacations. Not like are directed to list this matter again on 19/7/2024.
In item number 29, Lordship, interim
Huh?
order is there, Lordship. In item number 29, Lordship, interim order is there.
The interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
30th likhi diba, list along with item number 29.
Deeply obliged.
So daily come after only reading briefs.
Earlier occasion, HCP LRD asked to be obtained instruction.
Yes, what is it?
Instruction, but my lord, I think the record is
Hmm?
as per instruction. The second page, the vernacular, my lord. On 7/7/19, the committee, standing committee decided for NIT, my lord.
Read the vernacular.
Yes, my lord. Mahahoy. জামাদারহাট আঞ্চলিক পঞ্চায়তৰ স্থায়ী সমিতি ষ্টেণ্ডিং কমিটিত 7/7/2019 ইংৰাজী তাৰিখৰ কাৰ্যকৰী সভাৰ 1 নং প্ৰস্তাৱ মৰ্মে জামাদাৰহাট আঞ্চলিক পঞ্চায়তৰ অন্তৰ্গত সোয়েনছো বজাৰ গৃহৰ কোঠালীবোৰ নিবিদা মৰ্মে আবণ্টন দিয়া বাবে সৰ্বসন্মতিক্ৰমে সিদ্ধান্ত লোৱা হয়। This is the decision, my lord. Next paragraph. জামাদাৰহাট আঞ্চলিক পঞ্চায়তৰ কাৰ্যকৰী সভাৰ 2য় নং প্ৰস্তাৱ মৰ্মে 13/9/2019 তাৰিখৰ উক্ত কোঠালীবোৰ আবণ্টনৰ বাবে নিবিদা আহ্বান কৰা হয়। NIT was issued. Standing committee নিবিদাসমূহ ভালকৈ চালি জাৰি চাই অবৈধ নিবিদাসমূহ বাতিল কৰাৰ ব্যৱস্থা গ্ৰহণ কৰে। স্টেণ্ডিং কমিটিয়ে বৈধ নিবিদাকাৰী সকলক বাছনি কৰি 25/11/2019 তাৰিখে বৈধ নিবিদাকাৰী সকলৰ লগত নামত আবণ্টন দিয়ে। Settlement was given on 25/11/2019. আমজাদ আলী আৰু কদম আলীৰ নিবিদা বৈধ বুলি বিবেচিত নোহোৱাত
Hmm.
তেওঁলোকক কোঠালি আবণ্টন দিয়াৰ পৰা বিৰত থাকে। So what is important, my lord?
Azmol Ali aru Kodam
As
Ali
per this
Nibida
instruction,
Boidho
25 on
Boli
25/11
Hisabe-
2019, the other the
Read again.
and
Amjad Ali
the
aru
petitioner was
Kodam Ali-
his bid was
Are,
defeated.
read that paragraph again.
Sorry, my lord.
That last paragraph again.
আমজাদ আলী আৰু কদম আলীৰ নিবিদা বৈধ বুলি বিবেচিত নোহোৱাত তেওঁলোকক কোঠালি আবণ্টন দিয়াৰ পৰা বিৰত থাকে। Means their bids were
Bids were
defective.
not found. Yes.
As per instruction, that
If your bids were not
the
proper, have you challenged that?
result was not declared.
Huh?
But can you see the election?
You belong to that village.
B
You belong to that
2020.
village.
2021.
It is Ansolik
The
Panchayat.
result of the NIT was not published, madam.
And the total 8 numbers of they are settled.
They are settled.
Yes.
And what do you say? Records are not available or something you said?
Records are required if lordships I want to, my lord.
We believe Mr. Doctor.
But the secretary.
Otherwise,
This is
the secretary
official.
will go to jail in the next round of litigation he files.
Yes,
But
yes,
what,
yes,
why should be worried?
Yes, yes. my lord.
Yes, now satisfy me. Where have you said in your writ petition? After this tender,
Initially, 2 rooms were allotted with the petitioner.
now tell me, Mr. Council, how did you come to know that the rooms are being allotted to the respondent number 7 and 8?
They were occupying and enjoying the room.
No, I know that. How did you come to know?
But at first, actually, the two petitioners were enjoying the room and without any notation.
I'll
without any
explain.
hearing,
You
they
submitted
also
your
told-
bids. 7 and 8 also submitted their bids. Your bid was not found proper. The 7 and 8 was found proper. 7 and 8 is who? Johirul Islam, Nurul Islam,
Nurul Islam and Zohirul Islam.
Abdul Balam,
As
Nurul
number 4 and 5.
Islam, Nurul Islam, Wahed
Islam and Zohirul-
Devani, Wahed Ali, it's Davani.
Zohirul Islam is not there, my lord.
Then
My lord, the NIT was for only 3 years, my lord. 19 matters. my lord. As per instructions,
Huh?
number 7 and 8 is still occupying the room. But
this Nibida was issued for a particular time frame, Mr. Doctor,
3 years.
because this does not show.
Yes, this is only, my lord, instruction, my lord. This page.
Hmm.
This page, my lord, instruction only, my lord.
I got it. There is, what was the period for this settlement?
Period not mentioned. That is what.
Can you just get a telephonic instruction?
My lord, problem is that, my lord, because of the Brahmaputra river, now because of the rain, the,
Floods.
yes, some problem, because this area is outside that side.
We don't want, he is not, maybe he has not understood the issue nicely.
Yes, and that some.
On the prayer
suppression
of the Lanark Council for
suppression
Mr. S. Doctor,
suppression of
Lanark
facts is
Council.
also there.
Huh?
Some suppression of facts is also. there.
There is not only some.
Because, my lord, they are saying, my lord, initially they were settled, but no settlement order was annexed with the petition. And 2 money receipts where they have
What
annexed.
is the date of this soy, do you have a, right?
Settlement 25/11/2019.
No, the meeting, the date of this meeting.
Meeting, my lord.
Come to
6
the
is
date.
the instruction date, my lord. They have sent this to me. us.
Okay. No, this is the instruction they have sent.
Committee, yes. Committee
Okay, this is not
decided.
the resolution, sorry.
Yes. Resolution is the 25/11/19.
Okay,
That is
19.
with me.
90.
My lord, kindly see page number 21, my lord.
Page number
NIT
21.
was for 3 years.
ইয়াৰ দ্বাৰা সৰ্বসাধাৰণ ৰাইজক জনোৱা হয় যে আমাৰ আঞ্চলিক পঞ্চায়তৰ অন্তৰ্গত
The date is over, then
বজাৰ গৃহ
there is
আহিলে
no NIT
বজাৰ
issue, my
গৃহ
lord.
আৰু পৌৰ অভিতি বজাৰ গৃহ কোঠালিসমূহ 1994 অসম পঞ্চায়তী আইনৰ 3 বছৰৰ বাবে ইচ্ছুক নিবেদনকাৰীসকলক প্ৰদান কৰা দিয়াৰ বাবে So, Mr. It was for 3 years.
I'll take proper record.
No, no,
my
no,
lord.
no need. 21, 3 years would end in 24,
Yes.
right? Now we'll direct you that if it is for 3 years, 19, 20, 21, 22, it is already over. So if
Fresh
you have
and-
not taken a fresh process, you initiate a fresh process
That can be done.
and everybody will participate.
Subject to if in the.
In the meantime, so and so. But Mr. G.U. G.U. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. S. Dr. Learned Counsel appearing for the Panchayat and Rural Development Department. Full stop. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the present proceedings were instituted against the settlement as granted by the Jamarhat Anchalik Panchayat in respect of the rooms, sheds, rooms as available in Medhartari Market Shed. Full stop. In pursuance to a notice inviting tender issued on 10/7/2019. Mr. Ahmed has submitted that the said tender process was for settlement of the said rooms in the Medhartari Market Shed for a period of 3 years and accordingly submits that the period of settlement is since over. So it is submitted by Mr. Ahmed that the Panchayat authorities, after the period of settlement was over, had not proceeded to issue any fresh NIT in the matter, and accordingly he is deprived of make submission of his bids for occupation of one of the rooms so available and which was put up for tender while the NIT dated 10/7/2019. Mr. Dr. submits that the earlier round of the settlement made in pursuance to the NIT dated 10/7/2019 was so made in respect of eligible bidders found eligible in the scrutiny so made of the bid so received. Full stop. It is also contended by Mr. Datta that the bids as submitted by the petitioners herein were not. There are two petitioners.
Yes.
Were not found to have satisfied the eligibility criteria, and accordingly their bids, their rates were not taken into consideration for allotment of the rooms in question on Dhaka. Full stop.
Indication.
In that view of the matter, in view of the above position, and it being admitted by the Learned Counsel for the parties that the earlier NIT was for a period of 3 years only, and the said period having already expired, full stop, comma, the Panchayat authorities would now be required to initiate a fresh process of tender, a fresh tender process for settlement of the rooms as available in Medhartari Market Shed, full stop. In view of the above, who should be directed? The executive officer.
Main problem is that, my lord, now the committee is not there because 5 years is already over, and as per the act.
Who will
on
be
the president of the executive Anchalik Panchayat, he can only issue the NIT. But after forming the new Anchalik Panchayat.
but till that time,
till that time,
government
my
does
lord,
not have the power.
Government is only the.
No, but
temporary
if-
caretaker.
Then if he is not there, who will do it?
Temporary caretaker of the.
Somebody, the BDO, somebody.
BDO is the now authority. The
We'll ask the BDO to go ahead.
Can be done, but as per act, that is not.
Show me the act. 94 Act.
As per the act, my lord. 105,
Read
yes, settlement of huts by Anchalik Panchayat.
huts. We are not asking for a hut. This is a room within a hut. Huts is a different thing altogether. This is a room within a hut. Right? Whether that is also covered there. I've not seen that. That's why I'm asking you.
Yes.
Huh?
Huts,
And this was issued by the executive officer.
yes,
Right?
right.
And who has given you this instruction? Secretary and
Executive, Secretary.
Full stop.
is- Secretary and executive officer.
Full stop. The secretary and it is stated the secretary and executive officer Jamarhat Anchalik Panchayat shall now proceed to make settlement of the rooms as available in Medharthari market shed by issuance of fresh process, a tender by issuing fresh tenders in the matter, and thereafter on evaluation of the bids as received in pursuance to such tenders. Full stop. In the event, after completion of the period for which the markets were put up for tender, while the notice dated 10/7/2019 was over, any fresh process of tender was initiated and the currency of which is continuing as on date. In that event, the executive officer what did you say? Secretary come executive officer, Jamadhat Anchalik Panchayat would not be required to issue any fresh tender process till completion of the currency or the tenure of the tender process of the settlements made after the completion of the settlement period in pursuance to the notice dated 10/7/2019. So if after 10/7/2019, no fresh process of tenders have been taken, the secretary come executive officer, so and so, Jamadhat Anchalik Panchayat shall now proceed to take steps for issuance of tender in the matter after receiving approvals as may be called for from the competent authorities. Also, the above exercise shall be expeditiously taken and the tenders issued in accordance with law. Also, with the above observations and directions, the writ petition, I'm not fixed the time frame for that. With the above observations and directions, the writ petition stands disposed of.
But the instruction may be kept as record, part of the record.
Next time, if it is required, you produce it. Nothing is here. He has himself said 3 years, so we have taken that.
I love license.
Even waiting. Waiting. The last one. Baki guru bhui is na.
The last order, Nilo.
We have received the instruction, Malad, that they have initiated the Malad Bakizai proceeding against the Malad after repeated notice. Lordship, instruction, Malad. We have issued repeated notice to the respondent number 5, Malad. So now Lordship will find a page through Malad, that status report. First,
Oh,
on 5th.
they first today.
Yes, Malad. After receiving phone from us, Malad. But still, Malad, they have started it, Malad.
No, you have not yet started. You have only forwarded to the certificate officer.
Lordship, please to Malad, fix the time, Malad.
Mana will not fix time. We want you to.
Then, Malad, some time may be granted.
Why this action was not taken till now?
Malad, Lordship will see, Malad, page, Lordship will get the notice to the respondent number 5. It starts from Malad, page 3, 4, 5, today's instruction, Malad. From 2021, Malad, we have been repeatedly sending this, Malad, to the respondent number.
When, from when?
Malad,
From when were you sending? When were you sending notices?
21, Malad.
21.
Then again, 29/6/21. We have been sending, Malad. 22 also, Malad, we have sent.
Okay. It is submitted by Ms. U. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, that
I'm for
for the respondent, the additional senior government advocate appearing for the state respondent, that the additional deputy commissioner, via a communication dated 5/6/2024, has forwarded a certificate in the matter for the amount recoverable from the respondent number 5 to the Bakijai branch for institution of appropriate proceedings for recovery of the said dues. Full stop. It is directed that the proceedings as now required to be initiated shall be so initiated and notices issued to the respondent number 5 within a period of 10 days from today. Full stop. The Deputy Commissioner on the next date shall apprise this court as to why from 2021 till 5/6/2024 appropriate proceedings as required to have been initiated in the matter was not so initiated by his office. Full stop. An affidavit by the Deputy Commissioner shall be so filed before the next date of listing. Registry to list this matter again on 17/7/2024. The communication, the instructions as placed on record received by Ms. Udas and placed on record is Ms. Udas and furnished to this court is placed on record and marked as X for the purpose of identification. File an affidavit from 21 to 24. Why have you not answered?
33.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes, ma'am.
Lordship, this is a case whereby your lordship, PWD encroached my private land to make a road, your lordship. They have banned the road.
Lordship, may I submit one thing, Lordship? They have not served extra copies, Lordship. We could rest, Lordship. I've taken the record also, Lordship.
Lordship,
Extra
if
copy
we
they have
go
not
to the
served, Lordship.
report, your lordship, since October 2021, they received the copy and they're waiting for the instruction, your lordship, the PWD.
That is service copy, Lordship. Pass copy, Lordship. I have taken the record also, Lordship.
But on the last 5/10, you did not make this prayer. You did not make this prayer on 7/6. Why all of a sudden today?
I have checked the files. Letters were written, Lordship, 2-3 letters, but we could not share. Anyway, Lordship.
Madam, give him a copy today.
So
The Learned Counsel for the petitioner shall furnish extra copy of the writ petition to Mr. N. Goswami to facilitate him to, within the course of the day, to facilitate him to receive instructions. Also, it is stated in the bar that the instructions have not been, the instructions could not be received in as much as the copy of the writ petition could not be forwarded to the respondent authorities. Full stop. List this matter again on 26/6/2024. Full stop. In the event the instructions as sought for are not forthcoming, this court would consider passing appropriate orders requiring the presence of the
maybe there is an interim.
no, I get interim order passed earlier to continue till the interim order passed earlier to continue until further orders. Now you have got the copy. Get your instructions.
Copies, Lordship.
You give him 2, 3. How much is required? You give him, and 2 copies you give him. And Mr. Goswami, next day,
Lordship.
if it does not come, we'll ask them to come.
Lordship.
34.
This matter may be kindly pass over for timing. My colleague is in roll court, but
What? Just no problem. No problem.
Lordship. In this case also, Lordship, they have not sent us extra.
No need. Time being.
Timing.
Ex gratia.
Lordship.
Let them satisfy me. Then we will think.
Matters.
37 and 38. 37 and 38.
Made the lordship.
Yes, Mr.
In this case, lordship, we prayed for reclassification, lordship. And the government is required to file an additional affidavit, lordship, as per office. lordship.
Yes, Mr. Hendick.
Lordship, there is that. And Lordship, order dated 29/23, Lordship. That instruction already we have provided in the court, Lordship.
No, there is a
Yes, the directions are there.
26/4/24.
That is, yes, yes.
On 24/5/2023, a revenue received to a.
Only thing now is required is information whether the amount that they have paid, it's called premium revenue, whatever it is, whether it's for an industrial plot or for an agriculture plot.
But can you see that order dated 29/23? That instruction already I have provided.
29.
209/23. I know, see the order. Otherwise, instruction, Lord. Twenty-nine, 23.
It's here. So what is this revenue for?
Lordship,
Is it industrial land, commercial land, agricultural land, dwelling house?
In the first representation, Lordship,
Huh.
we have taken this industrial, Lordship. Industrial, Lordship.
Tell me, why? Just tell me.
Industrial, Lordship, yes.
Industrial.
Yes.
Lordship, thereafter, one order was passed on 24/5/2023. Mr. Chetia received additional instruction as regard payment of revenue by the petitioner in respect of the land in question, and he is allowed to file additional affidavit in the meantime to bring the additional instruction.
It's already there. They say it's industrial.
Yes.
Lordship,
So what would be the implication now?
if they are taking Lordship, it's revenue as per Lordship.
Industrial.
Yes.
Industrial,
So they will be entitled to a higher compensation.
yes.
Then give it.
Let's submit one thing. NSCL is the, they have acquired the land, they are not a party.
You are the person to determine the land compensation. NHIDCL will only make the payment. Now, when? When will you pay? Now it's clear. When will you pay?
Second cases, they will not get the relief, Lordship. The two cases, Lordship.
Second case, Lordship, I have annexed the application form and the Lordship commercial electricity bill, all these I have annexed with my application. That case also, my application was in the year 2012, Lordship.
Hmm.
Have not considered, and as per this act, Lordship, if any application is filed, Lordship, and that was not considered,
So when will you pass orders for reclassification? Now you say it's industrial land. Your land is what? What is the character?
industrial, Lordship.
Industrial.
Yes. Lordship.
Then what is the reclassification you want?
Agricultural
Reclassification
to
from
industrial.
Jamabandi, it is Salitoli, Lordship.
That is why I'm saying,
Yes, Lordship.
in the land records, it is still
Agriculture.
agriculture. So you want it converted to the industrial.
Yes, Lordship.
They say you are paying industrial.
Lordship.
Yes, when will you pass orders?
They have to apply, Lordship. They have not applied.
You have applied. You have not applied.
Lordship,
According to
they have
respect-
applied in
final
the year
applicable, Lordship.
2012, Lordship.
Huh.
I have annexed the application form.
Huh.
They are showing, Lordship, their office did not have any application of the year 2012, Lordship.
You do one thing, you make a fresh application. Mr.
Lordship, but-
Goswami is saying,
Lordship,
make a fresh application and then let's see what happens.
that land already taken by the NSIDCL, Lordship.
Already taken away.
Yes. Possession
You have
was-
not paid for any compensation here.
Lordship, until and unless, Lordship, reclassified, I
That's
cannot.
what I was asking you. Once this is changed, you get an enhanced compensation. That's all.
Lordship,
So why don't you take a call?
File is your affidavit, Lordship. File is your affidavit, file by us, Lordship. Affidavit.
What is it? Tell me.
Bear it, Lordship.
Hmm.
In this regard, deponent respectfully state that petitioner filed applications on 1/2/2021 for reclassification of the land, but the notification was issued on 25/2020 for acquisition of the district authority for the purpose of development. Lordship, after publication of the notice, Lordship, he has applied for the reclassification. Lordship. That is our plan, Lordship.
Mr. Counsel, they have applied. And with the plea that see we are paying enhanced land revenue. If that is a fact and you are receiving it from her, if there is no other impediment in law, you should reclassify that land. Because you are taking revenue at a higher rate. Why are you taking? Is it that correct, Miss?
yes, Lordship.
Then-
In one case, they are taking revenue at higher rate. In second case, Lordship, they are not taking revenue at higher rate, but my application is there since.
That will not go, only the other case.
In the second case, they have received the amount also, Lordship. Acquisition amount they have received. Lordship.
Similar
Which is
cases,
that
Lordship.
case wherein they are taking at higher rate, 4190,
Yes, Lordship.
right?
7113, Lordship.
7,000.
7113. Mr. N. Goswami, Learned Counsel on instruction submits that no application of the petitioner was found on record in the application stated to have been filed by the petitioner for reclassification of the land involved is not traceable in the office of the deputy commissioner, and accordingly he requires, he submits that the petitioner be granted liberty to approach the deputy commissioner by way of a fresh application, and it is
That I'm not saying, Lordship. According to our Lordship instruction.
okay, not traceable, full stop. However, the said position is disputed by Ms. R. Chaudhary, who submits that the petitioners had duly filed their application in the matter. Full stop. Be that as it may, the petitioner is now required to submit a application for reclassification of land and also highlight therein the fact that the government was admittedly receiving from her land revenue at the rate mandated for industrial plots. Full stop. On receipt, the said application shall be filed within a period of 1 week from today by the petitioner before the jurisdictional deputy commissioner. On receipt of the said application, the jurisdictional deputy commissioner shall, district commissioner, right? Deputy, no, I'm thinking. District commissioner shall consider the same and pass appropriate orders thereon within a period of 2 weeks thereafter. Full stop. On the next date of listing, Mr. Goswami, N. Goswami, shall place before this court the orders passed by the district commissioner in the matter on the application now required to be filed by the petitioner.
After vacation, Lord.
No, we'll see where it goes. Vacation court is also there. We'll ask you to come there. 4190 Likhidivo, list along with 7113. Madam, you make your application within a week. Let them pass their orders within 2 weeks thereafter. Let it be placed here. We'll see what can be done thereafter. List this matter again on 17/7/2020.
77. Obliged.
In both the cases, Lordship.
Both the second case, we are not permitting you because they are not receiving a higher revenue. So we'll hear that.
But Lordship, my application is there in.
That we will see.
Lordship.
But here, admittedly, they are receiving, so let them take a call.
Yes, Lord.
That they will dismiss.
At least your Lordship may direct to file an application, they may consider, they may not consider in the second case.
Second case, Lordship, there. Second case. Lord.
First case.
Lordship, we are paying commercial electricity bill also.
But
as
that
per
is
the-
your headache. You go and catch APDC. That the deputy commissioner has got nothing to do
And
with
my
that.
application is, I have an Lordship. They are.
Now, madam, in that case, when they are not taking a higher revenue,
Lordship,
that will be prospective. Right?
Lordship.
That will be prospective. But here, because they are already taking a higher revenue, we can come in to your aid, requiring you for grant of an enhanced compensation subject to the objections Mr. Goswami may raise. But in the second case, how can we do? It will be a fresh decision. By this time, the NHADCL has already taken your land.
That is true, Lordship.
Then
Lordship, that is true, but Lordship.
let's not complicate it, Mr. Chaudhary. 50% relief is enough.
By them itself says the Lordship, we are using the land for commercial purpose.
We'll see.
That annexure, I have annexed.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Application by both the petitioners, Lordship.
A common order call idea. Common order call idea. Common order. Understand whatever you want to understand.
Obliged.
39.
Common order call idea.
Please, your Lordship, before my learned field start, may I submit one thing, my lord? My lord, I am appearing on behalf of respondent number 2, my lord. In this case, my lord, Executive Officer, Dhubri Municipality Board. My lord, I filed my Okalat number on 24/2/2022, my lord. And filed my affidavit in operation on 5/8/2023. In the meantime, my lord, the then Executive Officer has been transferred and posted at my lord, Amingao, my lord, as H10 Commissioner. But I am wrongly, my lord, the affidavit will be filed in present capacity. That is the mistake, my lord, I have committed, my lord.
What? I did not get you.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of respondent number 2, my lord.
Hmm.
Executive Officer, Dhubri Municipality Board.
Hmm.
Okalatnama was filed on 24/2/2022.
Hmm.
Subsequently, I filed affidavit in opposition on 5/8/2023. In the meantime, the then executive officer has been transferred and posted Amin
On,
Assistant Commission.
on,
As per order, I don't have, my lord, but in his present capacity, he has filed the affidavit. my lord. There is a
so
mistake.
before 5/8/23, he had joined here.
Yes, my lord, that is correct. Wrongly, my lord, filed, my lord, so I apologize, big apology, my lord. And I may be allowed to do the same.
Hmm?
The signatory is not the competent authority to file this affidavit.
And he has filed a reply also, my lord, yesterday. And my lord, it has come to our notice also. from
Who is respond number 2?
Executive Officer, Dhubri Municipality. Presented by Chief Executive Officer. my lord.
How is this authority, this person, Himanshu Saloy, Assistant Commissioner,
Yes, my lord.
filing an affidavit on behalf of the municipal board?
Yes, my lord, you're wrong. My lord. Actually, there was a gap, my lord, in the meantime, so there was some communication. 22, he filed Wakalat number and.
What are different establishments?
Yes, my lord, definitely.
Any connection?
Yes,
What connection?
no connection.
Then why did you do it?
My lord, no connection.
Huh? Why?
Is different capacity, my lord. No,
He likes filing affidavits.
my lord.
Very
Mistake,
good officer.
Mistake, my lord.
I don't know why this state, where it is required, it's no, they don't file affidavits. And where it is not required, promptly by any authority come and file. Huh?
Very s- I tell you,
What to do now?
I may be allowed to withdraw the earlier order and file a fresh matter by the present executive officer. Otherwise, petitioner will not suffer, my lord. His status quo order has been passed, my lord, in paper.
That is a different thing altogether. Or is it to facilitate continuation of this case that such affidavits have been filed?
This may be withdrawn earlier, maybe.
Hmm?
I may be allowed to withdraw the earlier one. my lord.
We will say nothing. We will require this authority, whoever he is, to file an affidavit as to why he has filed this affidavit. On the next date of listing.
My lord, kindly, there may be concern.
I will not consider. I want this man to file an affidavit. He should understand, he's only 29 years, he is much years to go. So he should also understand that this court,
My lord,
this court
on
is
my
not
part
something
also-
he'll come and throw a paper.
On my part also, I committed a mistake. My lord.
You are only
Overlook the
the,
matter,
you are only the mode. You are only acting on instructions. When they say file an affidavit, you are bound to file this affidavit.
On my part also, my lord, I should be, should have.
Mr. P.S. Bhattaji, learned counsel appearing for the respondent number 2 submits that the affidavit as filed in the matter was so filed erroneously by one Himanshu Saloy, although he had no connection with the affairs of the establishment of the respondent number 2, that is the Dhubri Municipal Board, and further. He was also not authorized,
No, my lord.
and he also submits that the said authority was also not authorized to swear this affidavit. The Mr. Sri Himanshu Saloy, son of Prahlad Chandra Saloy, stated to be now holding the post of Assistant Commissioner in the establishment of the Deputy Commissioner, District Commissioner, Kamrup Rural, Kamrup Amingaon, shall on the next date, that before the next date, file an affidavit to highlighting as to how, without an authority, he had proceeded to swear the affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 2 hearing. Full stop. Further orders as may be required called for in the matter shall be so passed after the said affidavit is brought on record. It is stated that by the next date fixed, if the said affidavit is not brought on record, the personal appearance of Mr. H. Saloy and further consequential actions as may be called for in the matter shall be taken by this court. Full stop. This order would now be communicated to Mr. Himanshu Saloy as well as the respondent number 2 hearing by Mr. P.S. Bhattaji. list this matter again on 17/7/2020.
Lordship, the interim order that.
The interim orders passed shall continue till the next date of this week. Mr. Bachchaji, without an authority, how can you file?
There's a mistake there.
Not a mistake. We'll find out. Let him come.
40.
Good, হল না? যা, যা, যা। Type করা এখানে। দেরি হবে। মো করিম না এটা, তুমি জানো। এটা হল, এটা হল। দাঁড়াও। ওটা লিখে নিয়েছি।
May I please listen, please? Matter relating, my lord, the daughter of the petitioner died by drowning, my lord,
হ্যাঁ, 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 হ্যাঁ।
count,
Huh, huh.
can be come to page.
Yes,
69
yes, yes,
of the
yes,
report,
yes,
my
yes, 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 yes.
69, my lord.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes.
The respondent has filed affidavit stating that, my lord, the victim died by accident, not in the flat order, my lord. My lord, page 69.
Para 6 also.
Yes.
Hmm.
My lord, first come to page 69, the report, my lord.
We'll start with para 6. Page 63.
Yes.
Hmm.
That will,
That so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so drowning, so and so, and the incident took place in a private place, Patta land, not public place as per report so and so. Attorney, but not due to flood water. Hence, question of does not
Yes,
arise. Now you want me to 69.
page 69.
Okay. The dead body was a so and so. Case is accidental, not due to flood.
Yes.
Right.
And accident, my lord, I am a drowning case occurred on 21/7 at near about.
Conclusion. We'll only go by the conclusion.
So and so.
Case is accidental, not due to flood.
Has been drawn near at river Tipkai, my lord. At river Tipkai, my lord.
See the
That's,
conclusion. See the conclusion.
Yes, my lord.
Do one
The
thing.
dead body was recovered on the same day.
Mr.
at
Counsel,
local tribunal. The
Mr.
case is
Counsel.
actually not to flood.
Approach the civil court. Dispute this. Establish.
Yes, my lord.
5 lakhs.
My lord, there is a similarly situated matter was disposed of, my lord. I have brought on. record
These
by-
matters are individual matters. There
But-
cannot be a common thing.
My lord,
There
yeah.
cannot be a common law.
my lord,
If your accident is covered,
yes.
you are getting 5 lakhs,
No.
3 lakhs, whatever it is. If it
Accidental,
is
my
not
lord,
covered,
2
you're
lakhs
not
is
getting,
com-
huh?
In accidental, my lord, 2 lakhs is.
Whatever it
entitlement.
is.
My lord, for a moment, kindly come to the reply filed by me, my lord. Case 80.
And what is the requirement, Mr. Counsel? The report, right?
Report is accidental, my lord.
So
That-
accidental, not due to flood.
Yes, my lord. That is why.
What
my
is
lord,
the end of this matter?
That is why the notification 15/11/2040 is applicable, my lord.
Show me how it is
Yes.
applicable.
Page 80, my lord.
Page
80.
80. Okay, come on.
Then, my lord, page 82,
82.
paragraph 3, my lord. The case of the petitioner projected in the petition.
I'm not here.
Yes.
These cases cannot have any binding effect because it depends on each fact. It's not a question of law.
In this case also, my lord.
We will not go by that. You show me from your case, you show me the government at page 78 is the circular.
Page 78,
Where is that?
paragraph 3, my lord.
Hmm.
Ex gratia to the another person killed due to accident in public places or in public
Hmm.
or by public areas. my lord.
Hmm.
Public place, my lord. And the.
Which,
victim-
where are you reading?
Page 78,
78,
serial number 3, my lord.
3. Ex gratia so and so in public places, so and so, so and so, so and so, 2 lakhs. Now,
Yes.
there are two things here.
Yes,
Government says private patta. Accidental death not due to floods.
But in the environment said private land, but the report said, my lord, in the river, Tipka river, my lord. Whether the river is a private,
Sorry, in
Land,
these
my lord.
cases, we will not sit in appeal over the finding of the authorities. Will not do.
this is the report, my lord, prepared by the deputy commissioner himself, my lord.
Huh.
Yes, my lord. Here it is said, my lord, in the Tipka river, my lord. Whether Tipka river is a
Near
private
home at
waterland-
Rivai, near home at Rivai River,
Yes, my lord.
the case is
Road near
accidental,
home
not
at Tipka river.
near at river Tipai, so and so. The case is accidental, not due to flood, right?
Yes,
And this is supported by paragraph 6.
yes.
Paragraph 6, they say, clarify, private place, not public place as per report reported, so and so, so and so, so and so, but not due to flood water.
Yes.
So if somebody dies for any other reason,
Yes.
not floods, why should the government be saddled with the requirement of paying
Because, my lord,
compensation?
the
Okay,
accident
tomorrow,
case
tell
is
me
covered by-
one thing. Tell me one thing. Tomorrow I am walking in the Brahmaputra side. It's not floods. I fall down. I die. Will my family be entitled to 2 lakh rupees?
Yes, my lord.
Accidental. I died.
Accidental, Then
How?
entitlement.
How? How?
Because, my lord, the government is providing.
Is that the law?
Ex gratia, yes. my
Yes,
lord.
madam. Is that the law? Is that the law?
Suicide case is not covered by this.
Yes.
notification, my lord.
Mr. Rota, is that
Only
the law?
accidental case are covered by this notification.
What is the law? What is your stand? I am finding that any death taking place anywhere, compensation is claimed for. Good. So any death occasioning in my locality area somewhere, I'll say poor people die. 1 lakh, 2 lakh is big thing for them. I'll recommend. Go, apply, government will pay you.
Lord, in this case, my lord, the victim was aged about, my lord, 4 years, my lord.
I got it. My heart is with you.
Yes,
But I can't work with my heart while sitting here.
yes, my lord.
Lordship,
Huh?
as per the Disaster Management Act 2005, Your
Hmm.
Lordship, here it is defined in section 2.d. Disaster means a catastrophe, mishap, calamity or grave occurrence in any area arising from natural or man-made causes or by accident or negligence, which results in substantial loss of life or human suffering or damage to and destruction of property or damage.
We'll
to-
interpret this, Mr. Counsel. We'll interpret this. Don't worry.
My lord.
We'll pass on this. You're dismissing. You're not satisfied. I can give you time till 2 o'clock if you can get hold of some decision. That any death, any form, anywhere, 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs.
My lord, while the matter covered, my lord, accidental, my lord. And the report, this report.
See, accidental
Yes,
death
yes,
will not be covered if it is not on account of floods. Accident, but not due. Accident is accident. For that,
Yes.
why should the state be saddled?
public
Accident
place,
in
my
a
lord.
Public place, if there is an affray, people are attacked, done, or they, in a public carriage, they are going, they meet with an accident, then government says 2 lakhs. Fine. But just somebody falls down, government has to be saddled. Vicarious liability, what were the parents doing? Why was a 4-year-old girl allowed to go there? Why should we not proceed against the parents? What is your stand? Why, how come the girl reached there? Tell me. Now, okay, we'll hear you. Tell me.
Yes, my lord. In the FIR itself, stated, my lord, regarding where the parents were, my lord.
Where her parents were?
Was playing home and suddenly fell down.
No, that suddenly, how suddenly it happened, that I want to know. Where is the FIR?
The mother was.
The
working,
flood
my
water
lord.
was, now let's see.
Mother
The
was
flood
working.
water was surrounded our home, and as such at once my nephew so-and-so was playing and randomly fell down. On the other hand, mother of working at owner assessed the incident. So you say flood water. The DC says accident not account of floods. Anything more? I also feel pain in dismissing this, but I'll have to.
But either my lord, the 15/11/2014 is covered, my lord. Because my lord, the similarly situated. matter
Now you
was-
show me. Your FIR says that house was surrounded with flood water. Right? She died near a house only.
Yes, my lord.
You say she died in River Tipia.
My lord, then
Uh,
come
uh,
to page 70, my lord.
Whom will I go? I'll believe you.
My lord,
Forget the
page-
deputy commissioner. I'll believe you. FIR.
Page 70, my lord.
Huh.
Because my lord, the entire Dhubri district was my lord.
So
like the-
entire Dhubri district became Tipia. River
Yes, my
Tipia.
lord, river Brahmaputra.
Brahmaputra.
Tipkari river is adjacent to my lord, the river Brahmaputra. And water level was 29.62. And as
Flood
well-
water was surrounded our home and as such at about so-and-so was playing suddenly fell down in the flood water.
Yes,
On the other hand, the mother of so-and-so searched and found her floating nearby home at around 4 p.m. Nearby home at around 4 p.m. Just
also.
a moment, Mr. Counsel, just a moment. Immediately so-and-so, she died. Now you come to page 69.
69, my
Hmm.
middle, my lord.
A drowning case so-and-so, 4 p.m. Whereas here it is 2:30 p.m. Child so-and-so age, so-and-so has been drowned near home at river Tipai. So this at home near river Tipai is just to identify. It does not mean that she was drowned in river Tipai. Dead body recovered same day by local people, where you say that your mother had gone and recovered her. Case is accidental, not due to flood. If there is not a natural calamity or some incident occasioning out of the normal way, we
My lord, FIR also said, my lord, 4 p.m., my lord.
2:30 p.m.
4 p.m.
2:30 p.m.
Found floating nearby home at 4 p.m. In
No,
the-
no, no. Death is at 4 p.m.
This is
2:30.
what, my lord, 2:30. 2:30. Found floating.
A
nearby
drowning
home at
case
4
occurred
p.m.
on so-and-so, aged about 4 years, so-and-so. A drowning case occurred at near about 4 p.m.
Yes,
And here your affidavit says drowning case occasion at around 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. Anyway, that is
my lord.
small
Page
inconsistencies.
43, my lord.
What is that?
Page 43, my lord. About 2:30 p.m. by night, so-and-so was fell down in the water.
Hmm.
On the other hand, the mother of the fellow working at home and access after that incident, we searched her and found floating nearby home at about 4 p.m.
Nearby home. So she is not in River Tipia.
Yes, my lord, nearby home, my lord,
How far is Tipia from here? You want me to rely on the DC's report. DC's report says it's accidental, not due to floods.
That is why, my lord, if the matter is covered by accidental, then, my lord, the notification 15/11/2014 is covered.
Okay, we'll hear. Yes, madam. What do you say?
Lordship, it is stated in the FIR that on the other hand, the mother of the girl was working.
Forget
at
it.
home.
What is this thing? Any death taking place, are you compensating? If you're compensating, I'll give it to you.
No, your lordship, not any death, your lordship, but that has to be in here in this regard that petitioner is relying on the notification 15/11/2014, your lordship. There, point 3, it clearly states that the accident needs to take place in a public place, maybe road, river, but or in a public area. So here, your lordship, it is stated in the
So tomorrow, while if I'm walking down the newly created walkway, and I slip and fall in the river and I die, would my wife and children be entitled to 2 lakhs? Or there has to be floods coming in. In that floods, there has to be a storm. In that storm, I have been blown away, or a tree came and fell on me. Those are the circumstances.
There has to be certain circumstances which led to the death, Your
Death.
Lord. Just
Calamity is covered by SDRF norms, my lord. And this is covered by notification 1511.
2 o'clock. Get a judgment that any death taking place.
In public building.
This is in your house. This is not in your public place now. This is
Yeah,
in your
these are
house,
my lord.
nearby your house.
Thereby
If your
also
house is public area, I don't know that. But your this FIR says near my house.
nearby.
Fell from the house.
House is on the bank of river.
It was not eroded. If it was so much flood, it was not eroded. Not damaged. RCC house.
The kid
RCC.
it is flooded, Your
House is RCC.
Not the RCC.
Then if this was so much of flood, the house is not there.
But my lord, by flood, my lord, all.
When you
houses are
take
not
please,
damaged, my lord,
when you
my lord.
take please
Because
in a
all
writ petition,
houses are not RCC,
Mr.
my lord.
Council, when you take
village
please in a
area.
writ petition, take please which there will not be any counter questions. 2 o'clock. We'll pass orders. Jo, Babu.
41.
Yes, Mr. Nath, what are you waiting for? No matter.
The instructors matter, I don't know whether petition was absent, will come or not. Item 46. Contact period was over in 2019. Matter has come up in first matter, my
46.
46.
Bajrangi Petrol
Yes,
Chemical.
contact period was for 1 year, it's over in 2019, 1st of February.
Yes, Mr. Can it be disposed of?
Yes.
How big order would be required?
Hello?
How
I
big
don't
an order
know
would be
much.
required?
But because it is already covered by a judgment of this honorable court.
Show me the length of the order.
The proposition, my lord, will find in paragraph 20 and 24.
Can't. I don't have hands. They are already tied up. Can't help it. I have only 2 today. Other one, I don't think so. He'll come back before, even in the second half, because he has enough 2-3 big orders
Can I print?
next week. I'm not recording that reason.
My lord, I had-
List this matter again.
Termination of-
As prayed for. I know they have seen it. Again, as prayed for. List this matter again next week. Best order for me is not pressed. Infructuous, I'll be very happy today. Can't help it.
Then I'll say like.
Dear,
But can it be Thursday, my lord? Next time.
Thursday. I'll leave it. As prayed for by the, as agreed to by the Learned Council for the parties, list this matter again on Thursday. Thursday did to deliver.
Yeah, lordship.
I read item number 25, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Doctor, what is it?
25.
Hmm.
In fact, that matter was called by the Constitutional Court, Your Lordship. They
Yes,
have
sir.
not filed their written objection.
My lord, I pray for, my lord, 2 weeks time because earlier senior advocate was engaged, my lord. And to second that, my lord, I am.
25. As prayed for by Mr. B.
Able.
B. Borua, Learned Council, appearing for the respond number
6.
6, and not objected to by Mr. D. Dr. Learned.
Let the matter be, because it's the question of the illegal construction law.
We'll bring
We
the.
have to take a endeavor to dispose it in July, if the lordship permits.
Fine. Other than today, any date I'll permit.
Yes.
Praise for so and so, and not objected to by so and so, Learned Senior Council. List this matters again on
22nd of July. Your Lordship.
22nd of
And
July.
before that, pleadings may be accepted.
Before the next date of listing, the Learned Council for the respond number 6, as well as the other contesting parties shall bring on record their respective stance by way of filing affidavits in the matter. First off, on the next date of listing, an endeavor would be made to dispose of the matter.
If your lordship, may I take an indulgence of this honorable? In the second term, I will be not here, lordship.
Which
Item number
matter?
47 I have.
47.
The government has not. Is
B.
there
Dr. Noide, B.
an order has been
Scott.
passed by the deputy commissioner under rule 116
When do you want it?
and stuck up my name,
When do you want it?
24/6.
24. As prayed for by Mr. B. Dr. Learned Counsel for the, just inform Mr. Bautuzari.
Yes.
So and so Learned Counsel, Senior Counsel. List this matters again on 24/6/2024.
Lordship. Grateful, lordship.
42.
None appears for the petition on call. List this matter again after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Forty-three.
Ready for disposal?
First occasion instruction, directive to take instruction.
Ms. Udas, Learned Counsel for the, oh, sorry, Ms. S. Borua, Learned Counsel. I did not see, sorry.
Yes,
S. Borua, Learned Counsel for the respondents, state respondents, has placed before this court the instructions received by her in the matter. Ms. Borua shall furnish a copy of the same to the Learned Counsel for the petitioner and also for the Learned Counsel for the private respondent. Both. Also, the parties would be at liberty to make their respective submission after perusal of the said instructions produced by Ms. S. Borua. List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
44.
Yes. When?
Lordship, I have received a communication from the department, Lordship. They have looked into the matter, Lordship. They need 2 weeks more time.
To pay?
Lordship, they have
No.
discussed.
No. My order is very clear.
I've been to the department, madam.
Oh,
There,
he died. He is covered by the scheme. Because that scheme was rescinded at certain point of time prospectively, how can you deny to him?
I have written everything clearly, what your.
Your secretary is not understanding.
No, he prays for last.
Why? I only want a date by which it will be paid. I've not asked you to pay it by today. You'd tell me that you will be paying him after 5 years. No problem. I'll accept that. That'll do.
I pray for only last opportunity.
2 o'clock.
It'll be difficult.
This matter I'm not. I'm sorry. I've told the council appearing on the last date itself. A COVID warrior's death. He was there treating patients. He died. You make reports. You commit mistakes in his name. He's an employee. He's a colleague. Still, mistakes are made by the health department. And the family is running pillar to post.
No, that is not it. But if your lordship would see the impugned order, what it says, madam. That is put to silence. Lordship may kindly see for a moment.
Yes, come.
The third paragraph.
Page. Page.
Page 32.
30.
Of the notification that is 13/7/2023.
This is not even covering him. How can you make this cover him? He died much prior to that. 21 he died.
What I'm submitting, madam.
Huh.
It says there is already an existing policy for compassionate appointment.
We
person.
will not. This is not given retrospective effect.
I understand, but
Then
he is not put to starvation, what I am submitting,
we'll not even go by that.
because.
We'll not
in-
even go
in
by that. I'm sorry.
2017,
We'll not go by that.
That scheme.
You
came.
show me that this is, okay, at 2 o'clock you get a written instruction that in all cases where we had said we will give 50 lakhs, now we are not giving, they'll be given alternative employment. Get a written argument. Get a written communication.
Not the
You
employment.
get a written
But you will
communication,
get
it's your
100%.
policy, we will follow you.
No, no, he will get 100% of the salary, they will get.
No,
That is the scheme as on today.
you have not paid 50 lakhs to anyone till now?
That I have to get the instruction.
Ah,
Upon or not.
he died in 2001, mister, not after 2023. So he'll be covered by that scheme. You have rescinded it, fine, no problem. Prospectively. How can you make it retrospective? 2 o'clock, get that instruction. That 50 lakhs is not paid to anyone. And I assure you, I will reject his prayer. But I will direct for an inquiry to find out whether that stand is correct or not. Because I personally know people who have received it. At 2 o'clock. Why 2 o'clock? We'll have it at 2:30. We'll give you some more time. You communicate with your secretary.
Yes,
But if he is dead in 21 and the scheme is 50 lakhs, that has to come to him. A doctor's death, we will not take it lightly. Use your good office.
yes. Reply.
You are appearing for Mr. S. Das.
Yes, sir.
Last time we gave you time.
Yes, sir. Sir, they have sent their reply from their head office, but
Huh?
sir, they have sent their reply from their head office, but sir, we have not received till now. So sir, kindly fix the matter on next Thursday or Friday, sir.
You'll file your affidavit. Sure.
Yes, sir.
If not,
So we will file on, sir, next week, sir.
this is with regard to an insurance claim.
So for my instruction, Lordship, that health condition of the petitioner is not good, Lordship. So next week.
You are appearing for respondent number 2.
Sir, respondent number 2,
What is your name?
sir, PJ Das.
Mr. P.J. Das, Learned Counsel, appearing for the respondent number 2, submits that the instructions in the matter is yet to be received from the said respondent, and accordingly he prays that he be granted 2 weeks' time to
Lordship,
file.
So the health condition is not good.
Huh?
Petitioner health condition is not good, Lordship. For last 1 year, he is suffering, Lordship, from heart disease, Lordship. He needs immediate treatment, Lordship.
What was your claim? Around 19 lakhs something,
Yes, Lordship.
right? How old is the petitioner?
68 years.
Because if we give him 1 week time, he will again come and say, because they have not received, we'll give it last chance, 2 weeks time, 2 weeks time to
He
file
is
his,
praying for Thursday, Lordship.
to file his affidavit in the matter. Full stop. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner, Mr. S. Alam, has objected to the said prayer made on behalf of the respondent number 2 and submitted that there is urgency in the matter. Accordingly, the registry to list this matter again on 19/6/2024. Also, on the said next date, in the event the affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 2 is not filed, this court would make an endeavor to consider the issue arising in the present proceedings basing on the materials available here. Will you? Yes, Mr. Nath.
This matter, my lord, it's a for sale of LPG, tender issued to 17. It says the period of 1 year work.
work order issued on 1st of February 2018, 1 year completed on 1st of
That
February.
is why on the last date also there was none appearing.
Yes, sir. Obviously, my lord.
Actually,
Yes, sir.
we'll not say anything in merits because if
Yes,
they have
yes,
something,
yes,
they can come back.
yes.
None appears for the applicant on a petition. Writ petition to. You were the settlement holder
Yes, DCPL,
and that is gone.
LPG.
That is finished.
Yes, my lord.
Where is that order?
So, before he came, well, it was e-tendering.
Okay.
And he
In the
forgot to
tendering
press
process,
certain buttons and all
Ah,
these
ah,
things.
ah. None appears. It is seen that on the last date of listing also. Now, why is this IA file for interim order?
Interim order, my lord.
None had appeared. None had none had appeared for the petitioner in the matter. Also, accordingly, the writ petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution. Also, Ms. M. Nath, Learned Senior Counsel, is present on behalf
That's number
of
225.
for the respondents number 225. Full stop. There is no interim order.
No, it's not for interim order. There's no interim order.
Ah.
This application was not for interim order. It's for
No,
status, to punish status.
No, application praying for to direct them not to issue purchase order to the bidders without considering the tender document submitted by the petitioner and for early disposal of the writ petition.
No, there's no subsequent, I think, application.
This is 1203.
1203 there. Please to admit this petition, be pleased to issue notice to respondent to ascertain the actual status.
Oh, that
Yes.
is something different.
Page number 12. Yes. He knows my lord.
Dismissal or in view of the order passed today, it IA 2 jabo. Order matters, anything urgent? Any urgent matter in the orders? Anybody having any urgency in the order matters? Eva mati dia.
61. 61 is.
61 mata.
I know 61.
Better pertain to construction of a road.
No. Yes, Mr. Bora. What is your?
The limited pay at this moment, my lord, that lordship may close down this, my lord, writ petition with a directing. If suppose authority will look into the grievance. And my lord,
The notice has been issued by the JMDA. If they're running illegally in the residential area, factory is being run.
Notice issued today, yesterday,
No, long back, my lord.
long back.
we have applied for my lord, permission. That is.
Now, I have what.
Now, what happened to this thereafter?
Thereafter, my lord, I have got no instruction about this.
You
They have
got
to
this, why the
file a-
other party is not coming?
But the file, they have to file a so-called, this is so-called notice, they have to.
He says he has filed a show cause reply. You have filed a show cause
My lord,
reply.
we have also applied for.
Then they have to take a concluding
I will
decision
get my
on that part.
But lordship, that issue is separate one. Here is my lord
Running
limited.
a
prayer.
factory of.
At the initial stage of my writ petition, I prayed for my lord resident to carry out, but doing pendency construction is already over, my lord. Nothing survived, my lord, in other way. So therefore, lordship, simple, my representation is there. Respond number 2 may look into, my lord. Representation is, my lord, in page 24. That is my limited prayer, my lord. And I look into, my lord, if found something, my lord, then okay.
How can this GMDA look into something which is
The thing that, my lord,
constructed in a road?
Yes, I make the, my lord, PWD saying that this is not their road of construction. Simply.
No, that is not even anybody's property. It's a government land.
Exactly, my lord.
That is your case. How can GMDA come in?
DC may look into, my lord.
Can you come in?
May look into, in view of
DC may look into, my
the
lord.
disaster management act.
Huh.
Because a road is also, that be a disaster.
I know,
something like
I
that.
got it, but GMD is not the authority.
My lord, page
It will be the deputy commissioner as the disaster management authority.
Page 23, my lord.
Huh?
Page 23, the representation to the deputy commissioner.
No, this is 7/2/23. You do one thing, we will permit you to approach the deputy commissioner. We will allow you to withdraw this, saying that the constructions have been completed and accordingly you want to approach the
Well,
deputy commissioner.
well.
We permit you.
Well.
Okay, Mr. Doctor,
Lordship, that my part also may be considered,
which one?
because illegally they are running the.
You come up, he has taken steps, you come up with a writ petition, we will consider your
Fine,
case. In his case, why should I
My lord.
enrich you?
Well, he want to travel in my vehicle, my lord.
He is withdrawing the writ petition to approach before the deputy commissioner. We are permitting him.
Well.
Mr. S. Chamoria, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the present proceeding was instituted by the petitioner, being aggrieved by certain unauthorized constructions being being carried out by the respondent number 4 and 5 herein, which would have the effect of endangering the properties of the petitioner and as well as the life of the people of the area, right? Mr. Chamaria submits that during the pendency of the present proceedings, the constructions have been completed and accordingly the said aspect of the matter is required to be examined by the competent authority. Accordingly, he prays that he be permitted to withdraw the present writ petition with the liberty to raise his grievance in the matter pertaining to the constructions as carried out, unauthorized construction, pertaining to the constructions as carried out by the respondent number 4 and 5, which he claims to be unauthorized before the deputy commissioner, Kamrup Metro. Also, the above Mr. S. Doctor, learned counsel representing the respondent number 4 and 5 submits that in the event any such application is preferred by the petitioner hearing, they also, respondent number 4 and 5, be also afforded an opportunity of hearing as well as for raising illegalities as being committed by the petitioner within his premises, which also, according to him, has caused disturbance to in the locality. Also, in view of the above, the prayer of the petitioner is accepted. The writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal. However, liberty is granted to the petitioner to approach the deputy commissioner, raising grievances with regard to the constructions carried out in the matter by the respondent number 4 and 5. Also, the deputy commissioner, in the event of any filing of any such application, shall consider the same on its merits after also providing an opportunity of hearing to the respondent 4 and 5 hearing. With the above observations and directions, the writ petition stands disposed of.
I have here for
Only
No,
one,
no, dispose of no withdrawal. No,
only one, the lordship want to correct, but deputy commissioner, Kamrup Metro, my lord.
Kamrup Metro, deputy commissioner, Kamrup
Otherwise,
Metro.
take it again.
District Commissioner, Kamrup Metro.
Well, I appear for respondent 1 and 2.
Mr. S. Bora, learned counsel for the respondent number 1, appears for the respondent number 1 and 2. I said that. I do tell them.
Let us order. Take care. Online.
Pending আছে নি আর কি? Timing no. এটা আছে।
Timing item number 1.
1, 2 to থাকক, এইটো 1, 2 পিছত মাতা, বাকিখিনি দিয়া।
14, timing item 14.
What have you got, Mr. Counsel?
There is a judgment of the division bench, my lord. In this case, my lord, the requisition was filed after 22 years for appointment. But the learned paragraph 5, 6, 7 and 8, my lord.
Okay, para 7. Para 7.
Para 7. It appears Samendra Doimari was killed by Boroi militants on 26/6/1989.
So the finding is that he was killed by extremists.
Yes,
Then
our case also.
where is that finding that you were killed by extremists?
My lord, FIR itself, my lord,
FIR is something filed by you. Unknown
Yes.
people have kidnapped.
no, my lord, Ugromurthy, my lord.
Have you said
Yes, my lord, here,
unknown extremists kidnapped him? Durbitto, where is the
my lord,
where is the original of this?
page 14.
No,
my
where is the original of this? Is your translation?
lord.
Where is the
Ugromurthy,
original?
Ugromurthy.
Mr. Counsel, this is the translated copy. Where is the original?
My lord, page 14, the Barnacular.
Vernacular. Read it.
My lord, মহাশয়
Hmm.
বিনীত নিবেদন এই যে জোয়া 6/8/96 তারিখ মঙ্গলবার
দিনৰ
দিনত
অনুমান 11 মান
অনুমানে
বজাত
11 বজাত শ্ৰী
শ্ৰী
গোপাল বৰ্মই বাইচাইকেল লৈ কোকৰাঝাৰ বজাৰত খৰচ কৰিবলৈ গৈছিল কিন্তু বৰ দুখৰ বিষয় যে মোৰ ল'ৰা শ্ৰী গোপাল বৰ্মক চাইকেলেৰে
ঘূৰি স্কুলৰ ওচৰত
স্কুলৰ ওচৰত কোনোবা উগ্ৰপন্থী মাৰুতি গাড়ীত উঠাই
Okay, this is the fine. Now show me the FR.
FR, my lord, I have not annexed the FR, my lord. But in the affidavit say, my lord,
What is this criminal petition 13 of 2016? WPC criminal?
WP criminal 13. My lord. In this case, my lord, two persons, my lord, were kidnapped and killed by the extremists, my lord, in the year 2003. But the respondent did not pay any compensation, my lord. Subsequently, the petitioner approached this honorable court and directed this honorable court was pleased to direct the respondent to pay compensation, my lord. In terms of the notification, my lord, 15/11/2014. Paragraph.
Okay, anything more?
No.
This is the case?
Only, my lord, the division bench, my lord, held that, my lord, although there was a.
Okay, you have not said who are whether he is married, whether he has,
My lord, as per my instruction, he was unmarried.
no, in the writ petition, no disclosure.
I have not mentioned, my lord, whether married or. My lord, that is why, my lord, I only period for the prayer number 2, my lord. Since the FR already submitted, my lord, so I. my
You have
lord,
not even brought the FR on record.
Because, my lord, we could not.
Fine. Okay. Had the parties at length list this matter again on Wednesday, Bharat
And
for delivery of orders.
one more thing, my lord, the notification dated 22/6/2004 and 29/7/2013, my lord. Which was reflected in the division bench order, my lord. And there was another judgment also, my lord, of our division bench, my lord.
in the case of my lord Dhaneshwar Basmutari, my lord. I have given my lord the notification as well as the,
Here also delay of 20 years.
now, there is no delay, my lord. Here, my lord, case was either my lord, the petitioner get the 3 lakhs or not after the notification of 22/6/2004.
There is no dispute. I have passed orders
Yes, my lord.
that persons who have died even prior to 2024
Yes,
will be covered by that 3 lakhs
yes. my lord.
because of that 2013 notification.
27.
I think in your case I passed, somebody's case I passed, 1 or 2 orders I passed.
Yes. I have given because my lord, in the Vincent Doimari case. my lord,
We'll examine, we'll examine.
this was mentioned. Complex.
বুধবারে লগাই দিব বাই স্লিপ উপরে তো লাল লিখি দিব রে
Complex.
15.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary.
I have obtained instructions, my lord.
You want it?
The petitioner should not like to press the matter.
Right decision, you're not asking, inviting us to come in. Interesting. A new issue, a new dimension was added to my knowledge after going through this. Well drafted. Mr. N. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioners on instruction submits that the petitioner desires not to press this matter any further. So accordingly, the writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal. Also, Ms. Udas, Learned Counsel, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate, appears for the state response.
Deeply welcome.
18.
Yes,
Lordship, in this case,
Receive the instruction, my lord. Lordship, both of you.
money is with you.
My lord, already paid, my lord.
When all the 3 plots,
My lord, in the bank account, my lord, it's a.
all the 3 plots.
19 lakhs, my lord. 19 lakhs 64,000. My lord, amount has been, my lord, in a, first year, lordship will find it phase 2, my lord, serial number 5, interest of 47,390. Then again, my lord, 4, phase 4.
13 lakhs.
13 lakhs 23,000, my lord.
Hmm.
Then again, my lord, phase 6. Serial number 1, my lord.
4 lakh 5.
4 lakhs 5. And again, page 8, my lord. Serial number 2, 33,750. Again, my lord, page 10. And this, my lord, serial number 10, page 10, serial number 10. Amount of 33,904.
Yes, Mr.
And my
Doctor.
lord, last,
Let
my
me
lord,
take effect. I tried to
70.
contact, but another letter was issued by the additional deputy commissioner asking me to appear before him for hearing for releasing land compensation amount.
When?
So it was on 27/5/2024. So
Yes, anything new, my lord,
I have just shared.
my lord, let him file and my lord, at least affidavit so that I can
No,
take instruction, my lord.
They have not.
Because-
Yes, Ms. Udas, Learned Counsel for the Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate, on instructions received, has submitted that the amounts due, including the enhanced
My lord,
compensation as computed in respect of the lands as acquired from the petitioner herein, has already been released to the petitioner, and in this connection, she places on record the communications received by her from the additional deputy commissioner cum CALA Vishwanath. Also, Mr. P.V. Dr. Learned Counsel for the petitioner, however, praised that he has not been apprised about the current position by the petitioner, and accordingly praised that the matter be taken up after 10 days so as to enable him to complete his instructions in the matter.
enhanced word may not be, my lord, because whether it is enhanced rate or not.
Enhanced to continue,
My lord,
including enhanced. Continue.
enhanced.
Also, Mr. Dr. List this matter again on 26. Huh? Mr. Doctor to place on record is the instruction with regard to the status of payment received, with regard to the payments received by the petitioner in the matter. PP, Dr. Lee.
That respondent also may bring that record in by way of affidavit.
What Mr. Doctor says, we'll follow that. It credit. The instructions as produced by Ms. as received by Ms. S. Das is kept on record and marked as X for the purpose of identification.
And it does, man.
You does. Yeah. Iman? Yes. Anything more here? Anything more? Anything more? And what were you referring to, that Disaster Management Act section?
This is section 2. This subsection 2, clause D, Your Lordship, 2D of the Disaster Management Act 2005.
Clause
D for Delhi.
D of 2, section 2.
2.
That's a definition clause.
Yes, yeah.
Let's see. Party settling. Let's again on Budbara go idea. Budbara medium I would do.
In this case, my lord, my limited prayer, my lord, since the matter is not covered under the SDRF, my lord, and the report said accidental, my lord, or alternative.
Nothing. You show me. I'll incorporate it. Anyway, I'm fixing it on Wednesday for orders. If you get something, come back.
No, my lord, the report itself said accidental, my lord. So
Accidental does not mean that it is because of some natural calamity or because of some factors which the government should have put in place.
my lord,
Accidental can be anything.
liberty may be granted to approach the appropriate authority.
You tell me which is the appropriate authority and what is the provision available. You can't go to MACT.
My lord,
Can you go to MACT? Then
because my lord, since the,
Budbar.
as per report, my lord, accidental death, my lord.
Accidental death, but not an account of flood.
Yes, my lord, it is admitted, not flood, my lord.
Let me see how I can formulate it.
My lord.
Hmm.
No problem.
Ako guri guri. Mr. Goswami, herein, the amount of rupees 1 lakh was already paid. So she is also entitled to that enhanced amount of 2 lakhs. We'll direct for that.
But they file application up in 20 lots.
Your own circular 2013 says everything is covered. How can you distinguish now? Huh? But I'm not finding that 1 lakh rupees where she has got. We'll ask for an inquiry also. That 1 lakh whether this person has received. Such matters, why people are not appearing, last day also not appeared. Similar to dia say to copy ko idli. Okay, ask.
Disposing of the matter.
No. Miss, none appears for the, and this, none appears for the petitioner on call. Mr. N. Goswami, Learned Counsel, State Learned Government Advocate appears for the respondents. Number 2, 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 4, Hill Areas Department. Forget it. 3 is finance.
Yes.
Okay. Miss N. Bodle appears for respondent number 1. Finance 3 is, who is here today? B. Gogoi. He's here. Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned Council, appears for the respondent number 3. Who appears for the Hills Area Department? Government.
Lordship.
Yep. So you are for 2 and 4. 2 and 4 N. Goswami. 1 N. Bodoloi. Or 3 to whole
B. Gogoi.
B. Gogoi. Disposed of.
44.
Vendor may be taken after some time, Lordship. Mr. R. Bapuzari will appear, Lordship.
Oh, fine. We don't have much time today.
End of the list, Lordship.
And list is ended. Give me the instructions. We have been waiting for this for the last 3 days. Who had appeared in the morning? Mr.
A. Bhattacharya.
Ah,
He's in another corner.
let him, it's at his peril. We'll pass orders. Give me the reason.
This is the list, Lordship. This is
So these people have been paid 50 lakhs. Right? Why not him? Why not him?
after some time, Lordship. Mr. R. Bapuzari will appear, Lordship. After some time.
Okay, call him.
Keep them.
But if I have to rise before he comes, we will direct. Ah, he is here. He is here. Yes, Mr. Bapuzari. What is the great reason why his money is not being released to this man, this man's family? Yes,
The instruction that is placed before my
this is only a list. Only a list has been given to me who have been extended with this benefit. He died in 2021 during the peak time. Why will he not be entitled?
Here, my lord, subsequently that those notifications.
Fine, that is, then you withdraw, take back all this money. All these people you have paid, take it back. Government is all powerful.
No, no, but faithfully submitting, my lord, I was making an attempt. Because this is, my lord, at page 32, lordship, kindly see this repetition. The last.
No, this means, this can only mean one thing or 2 things. One, that from today onwards, because it has waned, we are stopping it. 2, that policy was wrong. So we are not paying. There cannot be a third one. So you don't accept that this is prospective. So it is retrospective. Withdraw. Come back tomorrow that we have withdrawn all 50 lakhs. Issued Bakijai certificates to all the persons we have paid money. Otherwise, how do I answer this person's claim?
Admitted position, my lord, that in the year 2020, this notification came to be issued. Thereby extending the, my lord, benefit of
Lakhs.
rupees 50 lakh. If, my lord, I am a government servant, I am engaged in frontline duty. I succumb to death by virtue of
COVID.
having COVID morbidities, COVID disease, of course. Then I am entitled to 50 lakhs. That notification was holding that for quite some time. Now, in the year 2023, what is before my lord, this notification came to be issued.
That's why it is recalled is in the second paragraph.
Yes. Therefore, after considering.
No. And
subsided-
whereas COVID-19 has subsided.
Subsided significantly.
So that means it is a situation wherein you are changing your policy.
That is permissible.
That is permissible.
That is permissible.
No issue on that.
Yes.
If this man had died after 13/7, we would not have examined the matter. But he died during the currency of the.
Absolutely. So therefore, the last line.
this notification will come into force with immediate effect.
Ah,
Now, the query that is put by my lord, straight and simple. That at that time, when the earlier notification, which has now been decided, was holding the field, you extended the benefit. And now, by because of what these 2 persons are left out still.
one.
One.
Hmm.
What other case is also there?
That is his child,
Yes.
right? Petition number 2 is a child.
Yes. Yes. No, one another case is also listed before my lord, that is item 52.
Okay,
That
we'll
is
take it up.
also That is also on the similar.
I'm not, that I've not seen.
That is also in the similar footing.
Hmm.
Now, my lord, faithfully submitting, I'm attempting to find out any decision of the apex court. Of course, I have not got hold of it.
Mr. Borpujari, there you will get many decisions, but decisions have to be applied on the facts.
Absolutely.
As far as this court is concerned, that is what I know. I don't know much. What I know is that this man was during that period when he died covered by a scheme.
Yes. Now, my.
And now you have changed that scheme. Well permissible. But whoever has been covered, why did you not pay? 21 to 23 was entitled. You were being paying people. Why did you not pay? If it was your stand that he did not die of COVID,
So otherwise.
he died of something else.
But otherwise also, if the materials on record do not suggest that not a single person has got the benefit under that earlier notification.
It has got.
I could have raised an argument to
How?
that effect. Now I am precluded from raising
That is why the first thing I did was to have this list with me.
Chief is cornering us down.
No, not cornering. I'm just trying to negate the possibilities.
Now, my lord, my submission will be, of course, subject to lordship correction, that this notification has been issued, my lord, thereby rescinding the earlier notification. And indeed, specifically mentioned that this notification will come into force with immediate perspective. So, my lord, I am trying to develop an argument that earlier notification stood cancelled, stood rescinded. Thereby, all the rights, my lord, that might have been accrued also should rescinded. As on today, since he is claiming the benefit, he or she is claiming the benefit as on today. So therefore, my lord, since that notification has gone, so his rights also stood.
That's your argument.
That is the argument.
Fine, we'll pass. We'll consider. We'll pass orders. We'll negate your argument.
Now,
And if that is what is your argument, we will direct. We'll accept your argument. Forget it. He's gone. He'll be covered by this. But wherever you have made payments, because you have not saved those payments by this,
so those
that
payments-
what actions have been taken. You have not saved. So you will now have to recall all that also. Do that. You have not saved.
No, but
When you repeal an act, when you repeal a thing, all things done under that act is protected.
so then, my lord,
Then, no, Mr. Borpujari, when you have developed that argument, you will have to also answer this. How can you have the cake and eat it too?
definitely, then lordship will. be
You
back.
will say that, we will say Mr. Borpujari's instruction, government stand is, the scheme is rescinded. Then I will add my point of view that the things which were done, not being protected, government within a period of 1 month will recall all that and come back to this court and inform this court that we have done it. And then we will dismiss this. Take down. 2 minutes will take me.
But yes, there will be.
You have developed an argument to the extent that that scheme is rescinded.
My lord, what
You
I
have
am-
not protected. Show me whether you have protected.
No, that, yes, I got it. So therefore, my lord.
So you are giving up on that
No,
argument.
no, then another argument. will
A
be
second
that-
argument, come on.
Then my lord, rule of sub silento, because what has fallen from my lord's mouth right now, that is not protected.
This is no place where we will apply the rule of sub silento. This is not the situation. Anything, third argument. Shall I start dictating, taking down your arguments and giving my views? Or are you making the payment by next week? Because I find you have made payments within 6 days. Very good.
So if your lordship is allowing the repetition at the end of the day, the payment, it is not that payment will be made at once. The proposal will have to come from.
That is how you made it. But Mr. Borpujari, you have given me a set of papers. Sanction was done. The death was on 2020.
2021. In the year 20 and 21.
7/8/20, Lakheswar Hazarika. 17/11 budget was given, 5/12 sanction was given. So within 3 months.
Release, all payments are released.
Released.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7%. So
This is the tip of the iceberg. There are many more. I don't find those names here.
No, everything is disclosed. It is not that we are holding back anything.
No, there are more people.
So this is the instruction which we have received from the department.
I know, but department, this may be of your department, of one particular department. But
So it has to be routed to the revenue department. Because this notification has come from the revenue department. So naturally, it has to be routed to the revenue department. The employee may be under employment of any other administrative department,
okay.
but this has to be routed to the revenue department. Because the earlier notification was issued by the revenue department and the resigning notification has also been issued by the revenue department. It was a policy of the state of Assam under the revenue department to extend the benefit of rupees 50 lakhs. So it has to be routed. So as on date, the materials on record before this honorable court inevitably suggest, my lord, that an amount of rupees 3 crore 50 lakhs has been released to the beneficiaries. 7 persons, 50 lakhs is comes
You come to page 31.
31 of the writ petition.
It is not that his case was not being considered. Explain the delay that has occasioned.
This is a communication from the ADC.
So, sir, the request, you are requested to submit detail. Same is required for preparation of ex gratia, financial for onward submission to the government at an early date.
Yes.
Because there was a delay.
So therefore, the administrative department out here is the home and political department.
We are not concerned. We are concerned by you. You will make the payment.
So we will make the payment, but available to us. Data has to be
Make
made
a
available.
statement that you have not been given a proposal. That's why you have not been paid. And now this has come, we will not pay. Be categorical. Don't go. Be categorical.
Here, my lord, here.
You
we
be categorical that we are not paying in terms of, because of 13.7. Okay.
With regard to.
Okay, Mr. Borpujari.
Lordship, kindly.
But Mr. R. Borpujari,
Lordship, kindly appreciate.
I'll give you an opportunity.
Only one aspect of the matter, Lordship, with all aspects, kindly appreciate. We have not filed our affidavit here. So whether.
Did I restrain you from filing the affidavit? Huh?
Then-
Did I?
No. Then, my lord, now whether we have received the proposal, whether, my lord, since.
That is why I asked the department to get me all the instructions pertaining to this. You have given this. So this is maximum you can do.
No.
And those arguments that you are trying to develop, unfortunately, this court is not.
Those arguments I'm leaving aside, my lord. Now, thing is that, my lord, whether we have received any proposal, since I am representing the revenue department. So whether.
That is none of, I'm only concerned with the government. For me, the government is government.
The government is
You may
government,
have
but it is-
fragmentations between, that is for you to, that is administrative convenience. A
Correct.
man is with a grievance before me and I find it convincing. I'll pass orders.
At the end of the day, if there is a proposal, lordship has pointed out to. my lord,
I'm least bothered.
so Page 31,
I'm least bothered.
page 31.
I'm least bothered. I'm saying that he is covered by the scheme. That is enough for me.
Then lordship makes.
Proposals will come on its own, how it has to come.
Since lordship was putting me a query. with
I'm
regard
not
to
putting the
page 31,
query
they are-
to Mr. R. Borpujari being only the standing counsel of. Mr. Borpujari is also standing counsel of finance. Mr. Borpujari is also standing. Borpujari is the face of the government before this court. right? So we are having this on Thursday next. Get whatever instructions you want to get.
So only that proposal, because I cannot.
And who is appearing for the Home and Political Department? The Health Department, who is appearing? Madam. On the next date fix, show us. No. You're not responsible. The government, who is appearing for the government? This is by from which district?
Borpeta.
Borpeta. Madam, get hold of your DC Borpeta. DC Borpeta is under the scheme required to put up a proposal. If he has not put up that proposal, we will hold him guilty. The Ms. S. Burwa, Learned Counsel for the petition for the Deputy Commissioner Borpeta. Is he a party? He is a party. District Commissioner Borpeta shall receive instructions in writing.
We have received the instruction.
What is it, madam?
DC has sanctioned the proposal.
That is it. Give me. That is what I want. Give me. Why are you keeping it close? Why not disclosing? This is not poker game that you will not disclose. Yes, Mr. Barpujari. This is of 2022. Recommended.
But that proposal has reached.
Yes.
Reached the revenue
Yes.
department.
Commissioner and Secretary, Government of Assam, Revenue Department Management 3722. So and so, 3 proposals. Josna Khanam, Dilwar Hussain. Mumtaz Begum is, I think, Mahima Khatun is this.
Mahima Khatun.
Mahima Khatun.
Mahima Khatun and Munim Ahmed.
That is Munim Ahmed is the son.
Son.
So these proposals were there on 3722. Ms. S. Burwa, Learned Counsel, Learned Government Advocate, appearing for the Deputy Commissioner Borpeta, submits that the proposal in respect of the petitioner for release of ex gratia to the tune of 50 lakhs was forwarded with requisite documents to the Commissioner and Secretary, Government of Assam, Revenue and DM Department, DM Department, wide communication dated 37/2022. Also, Mr. R. Borpujari, Learned Counsel, appearing for the Revenue and Disaster Management by referring to the notification dated 37/2023, submits that the government with effect from the said date had rescinded the policy of releasing 50 lakhs as ex gratia to persons, to COVID warriors who succumb to death on being afflicted with COVID virus while discharging their duties. So it is the contention of Mr. R. Borpujari that the said scheme being rescinded, the petitioner would not be entitled to any relief. However, it is seen that the proposal recommendation in respect of the petitioner in terms of the policy in place was already forwarded to the Commissioner and Secretary, Government of Assam, Revenue and Disaster Management Department on 37/2022, while the policy was rescinded nearly an year thereafter. Mr. Borpujari shall receive instructions as to why the proposal was not taken to its logical conclusion. Full stop. In the event it is found that the said proposal was kept pending without any cogent cause or reason, the court would consider the manner in which the petitioner could be redressed, that is, the quantum of interest now to be added to the amount due to the petitioner, which now tentatively seems to have been not released to the petitioner on account of inaction on the part of the respondent authorities. In the event the instructions as sought for are not forthcoming, on the next date fixed at 2 p.m., the Commissioner and Secretary shall personally appear before this court to explain the matter. Answer the queries. We are having it on 12th.
Madam,
12/6.
only one subject to that interest part, madam.
No, it's there. I'm sorry. You show me that this is not there, then we will shift the burden to the DC. But this is there. We cannot permit this. You can't just, when you have a policy and that you had these people fighting for you, not you, for us, for all of us. This is not the way we will deal with them. You show he did not die about COVID. Like a colleague of yours made an argument that he died about morbidities, not because of COVID. I explained to him what a death from a COVID is. I think then he understood. We'll not permit this, at least this court. You have an appellate forum, you can always use that. Budbara for further hearing, the file muttattaglu. Sleep also.
I am obliged.
Check nahi this. Ito mati orders man. Orders mati. Baase na check koi dia.
Orders. 47 and 49 for orders. 49.
None appears for the petition on call. For the interest of justice, list this matter after 1 week on a date to be fixed by the registry.
50.
This matter become infructuous.
Still no election has been held. They are
Yeah.
working.
Panchayat year is already over, my lord. No court.
Oh, body is not there.
No confidence also.
What? Huh?
In the post, they are working that they are just looking after the work.
That is something not as a panchayat member, something as
Outsourcing.
outsourcing. So Mr. J. Kolita, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that the issue involved in the present proceeding has since become infructuous in as much as the tenure of the petitioner as the vice president of Hanasir Gaon Panchayat has by flux of time has since extinguished. Also, accordingly, he submits that the issue raised in the writ petition has become infructuous. The said submission is supported by Mr. S. Dr. Learned Counsel appearing for the Panchayat and Rural Welfare Department. Also, accordingly, the writ petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution. IA2.
51.
Obliged.
Already compliant. Compliance report is with me.
Compliance report you got?
Yes, sir.
Show me.
Payment has been released, Lordship, to the NOK of the late Rekib Sahabuddin Akhtar. Annex 2.
তো দিয়াচোন এটা মেটাৰ আছিল নহয় এই গোলাপী বেগমটো 49 টো চাম 49 So the accidents that take place with regard to government employees, that notification says 2 lakhs, right? There is another item, 49, pending. We'll dispose it off in this same line.
49, I'm not aware of.
You be aware, take that file, you'll be aware. Also, Ms. S. Hajorika, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that in pursuance to the directions passed by this court wide the order dated 11/2/2021 in WPC number
For that,
110.
no.
Oh.
In
Huh?
this case, Lordship passing order in this case.
in this that order you compliant.
Yes, Lordship, on the, in WPC number, Lordship, 767/2020.
Sure, that is her case.
The contempt petition arising on this Lordship, WPC number 767/2020.
Okay, 767 of 20
2020.
20
Yes, Lordship, 2020.
2020. Comma, the ex gratia amount as receivable by the petitioner herein has since been released by the Deputy Commissioner Dhubri wide an order dated 8/12/2022. Accordingly, she submits that the order having been complied with, the contempt petition be closed. Also, it is seen that this court had directed the respondent authorities while the said order dated 11/2/2021 to carry out an inquiry and thereafter on examination of the claims of the petitioners involved therein to release the ex gratia payment to the next of the kin of the deceased in light of the government notifications holding the field. Also, the order dated 8/12/2022 having authorized to the petitioner the ex gratia amount as payable on account of death of her husband, comma, the order directions passed by this court in the matter stands complied with, and accordingly, the contempt petition, the present instant contempt petition stands closed. A copy of the communication as received by the petitioner as furnished by Ms. S. Hajorika,
G. Hazarika.
G. Hajorika is kept on record and marked as X.
52.
A 49 to dispose the idea. 49 to dispose the 49, there was none here. I'm disposing it off in this line only. Same order, say, remind you. 49 to dispose the high file to move detail.
May I please, your lord?
Mm.
What is similar matter with item number 44, my lord? He was a employee, my lord, state government employee, my lord, petitioner husband, Kamal Krishna Bora, who expired on, my lord, 7/7/2020 while engaged in COVID-19 duty, my lord. As per notification dated, my lord, 2/9/2020, my lord, he is eligible.
Was any proposal submitted in your behalf by the
Lordship
deputy?
submitted, my lord, and lordship may kindly peruse, my lord. Page 28, my lord. Deputy Commissioner had forwarded my letter, my lord, for disbursement of, my lord, ex gratia amount, my lord. Page 28, my lord.
You are Kamal Krishna Bora.
Komal Krishna Bora, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Arora, you take notice. Bring it to the notice of Mr. Borpujari also. List this matter along with Kimana Sirito Agoto. Huh? 7535. Right?
Actual.
Matter which Mr. Borpujari was
Yes, same.
appearing. Huh?
Same.
Same. Along with item number 44. On
12.
12.
Public.
Deeply obliged, my lord. 5456. My lord, in a nutshell, our case is on a very narrow context.
Mr. Chaudhary, today, other than a nutshell, I am prevented from going. I don't have stenos. I have only two. One is so busy. Some other day. Because,
Tuesday
because this would,
Some-
hearing may not take time, but what I found is that I'll have to write a order.
My lord, can we take a chance on Wednesday, my lord?
Fine.
Or Thursday? Thursday, no. Or let it be on Thursday.
Thursday. As prayed for by the learned council for the parties. Raised to list this matter again on 13th. I'm sorry because today
No, that's okay.
there is a constraint.
Friday already.
No, not only because of Friday, because of well, one is leave. So two can't-
60, 70 files, no job.
58.
Deep. Hey, please, your lordship. Lordship, I have already taken a step. I have already taken a step.
When?
It's a very, it's just a two board.
21st/05/2024.
It's written-
Okay. It is seen that the service on respondent number 4 is not complete. Raised it to await. Not complete accordingly. Raised it to list this matter after the service of notice upon the respondent number 4 is complete. Full stop.
Service,
Hmm?
service already served. Notice already served.
Where? You have taken Dusty.
Yes.
Affidavit has been filed.
Rest on post, sir.
Registered post notice was issued on 29/5.
Yes, your lord.
So how can it be served? You have taken steps. Notice was issued on 29/5. Other day. At least four weeks.
Interim order is there.
Where?
There's a stay order, your lord.
Which is the date of the interim order?
21/5. 2026.
21/05.
I don't. Okay, shall not be given effect to. The interim order passed wide order dated 21/5/2024 shall continue till the next date of listing. Okay? Diyo, order kita. এই 2 নম্বরটো দিও। 1 নম্বরটো দিও। ভিতৰতে দি দিও নেকি? ভিতৰতে দি দিম, serially. এটা বহি নম্বৰ কৰি দিম। No, sir, we'll dispose it off in the chambers. You will have the order next week. Mr. Roy Chaudhary will dispose it in the chambers.
So, Lordship, passes the judgment. Your Lordship will just consider two aspects. One is Article 280, my lord, and another Article 243Y. Article 280 of the Constitution of India and 243Y, where the procedures by the Commission will recommend.
Procedure for devolution of the fund, intra say the municipality board also is provided for.
The procedure, the word is procedure,
Is it provided for how the money,
but it is not written there. They say the language is, Malad, if I can read the
constitution concern?
constitution.
Mr. You can leave. We'll have the orders.
And Malad, last occasion,
Just read that provision.
280 is finance commission.
Constitutional.
My lord, and C is the measures needed to augment the consolidated fund of a state to supplement the resources of the municipality in the state on the basis of the recommendation made by the finance commission of the state. And my lord, that is.
Yes.
And my lord, 284, the commission shall determine their procedure and shall have powers in the performance of their function as parliament may by law confer on them. That is one. And
Tell me how the municipality will distribute the fund received as grants. Anything in the constitution to that?
243Y, your lordship will find.
What is that?
243Y is Y, finance commission. The 243 starts with the municipalities and 243Y is finance commission. The finance commission constituted under the 243I shall also review the financial position of the municipalities and make recommendation to the governor as to the principle which should govern the distribution between the state and the municipalities of the net proceeds of the tax, duties, tolls, fees liable by the state, which may be divided between them in part and allocation.
That is with regard to allocation. To the board.
3 is, my lord, the granting aids to the municipality from the consolidated fund of the state.
That is one of the part of the municipal fund.
The measures needed to improve the financial position of the municipalities.
That is
and
also there.
Any other matter referred to the finance commission by the governor in the interest of the sound finance of the municipality.
That is not a issue here.
My lord, because for that reason, my lord, one IA 249 is pending, my lord, for implement of the finance commission. If the recommendation does not come, my lord, because the word says.
Mr. Finance Commission does not recommend. It only says apportion this money to so and so.
But the word is there, my lord, finance commission in 280 is recommendation.
Recommendation to the government to release that money.
My lord, if I can, my lord, I may be wrong, my lord. My lord, here it is that it shall be the duty of the commission to recommend to the president as to the president the measures needed to augment the consolidated fund of the state to supplement the resources of the municipality.
It is not any recommendation to the municipal board. It is a recommendation to the state.
Yes, my lord, true. The central government will send the fund to the state finance. State finance will make the recommendation to the municipalities to distribute in that way.
The state government will recommend, the finance commission will recommend
to the
municipality A 50 lakhs, municipality B 25 lakhs, municipality C 30 lakhs.
Well, another submission, I may be wrong, but only thing my duty to place.
No, you may be right, but this court may be wrong, and this court wants this issue to be settled once and for all.
Another thing that I want to place it before my lord, in the recommendations, your lordship, in the writ petition that is at page 40, my lord, if your lordship can look into page 40, if I read it slowly, my lord, for urban local bodies other than million plus cities, the grant shall be distributed to each ULB means urban local bodies on the basis of accepted recommendation of the latest state finance commission, suitably modified to accommodate the cantonment board. That is different. In case of non-availability of the SFC recommendation for distribution within a particular category, without any recommendation, the allocation should be on the basis of population and area in the ratio of 90:10.
That is when the finance commission or any commission has not determined a particular quantum of money, then whatever pool is there with the government, it will distribute among our various ULBs at the ratio of 90:10. And when it is,
and 10 is
when it comes to cantonment boards, it will be
different. Cantonment is different. If the state should also make allotment of grant on population basis.
Like say, the central government gives grant to the state. The state, how it will expand that money, say money comes for NHM. NHM, once that money comes, it comes from the government of India in a particular ratio. Say population, need, backwardness, whatever it is. They make a study and then they say 100 crores is given to NHM Assam, like that 100 crores is given to Calcutta, like that they give. Now, how this money would be spent by NHM, it will depend on the schemes that it adopts.
Correct. Malam.
That's all. Now, for us to draw the conclusion that the same very principle that by which the money comes into the board, that has to be applied for taking the money out of the board. Without materials, it will be difficult.
Why I thought of that recommendation, if the miscase could have been, that miscase for impleading would have been allowed, and the recommendation, let it remain part of the, and the, let them file an affidavit that this is the recommendation. That is the recommendation, if it would have come.
We have the recommendations with us. You have brought it on, how it should be
That is
done.
the policy. Malama, not-
That's it.
That is the jail policy for all. Policy is very.
We'll see.
Dispose of. Keep.
Egg